Hey, everybody. How are we all doing today? Oh, my goodness. So, guess who nearly died today? Hold on a second. I need a fan. Oh, man, I went to take a shower before the stream, and I just like put my foot in the wrong place or something, and boy howdy, I nearly met my maker. I'll tell you that. It was like a full plummet. Like, I went through the shower curtain. Missed the toilet, though. That was the good news. If I had hit my head on the toilet, I might have been in trouble. Thankfully, that didn't happen. I just booped my, like, the bottom of my head on the door, but... Mason Riley! Time for Dewa, time to smash some gits. Thanks for the kind words, my dude. Kiro Haas, thanks for your 5 months of being a member. Really appreciate it. But anyway, let's get to... A fall in the shower is a different kind of fall. It really is. It is something special. Alright, so... Let's, any bruises? No, I don't think so. I think I'm fine. I am very happy to say that I found out my favorite mods seem to be working now without crashing the game. So I'm going to turn them on. So I can have 2 skill points when lords level up. Thank you. Hey, Predators Rule, how you doing? Let's say hello to everybody today. At least a good amount of people. We've got Zerzernoff, Mason Riley, Dom, Jamon 2021, Archmage Eldrin, Kodioff Zero, Dosick, thanks for being here, boss man. IT Woe Trainzel, Christian McGarry, Emil Clausen, Tommy Bravo, Ethan Fleming, Emil Clausen, I think I already said that, Zachary Netzer, Travis Bruno, William King, good name, good author, Kiro Haas, thanks for being here, keeping things, I'm glad the mod police are here, Mexican Sasquatch, Hidale 555, TJ Roach, Diogo, Travis Schaefer, Lucas Schuler, Mamba King, good to see you, TJ Roach, Zahel, Yawning Firefly, Soviet Echidna, Specia Poet, Ravizar, Brad. Alright, can I show off the Night Goblin Warboss skill? Sure. Felix Minor, good to see you. Servant of the Great Horned Rat, infiltrating my chat as usual. Nocturnal Visions, how you doing? Raw Cauliflower, hello, hello. Ooh, foul. Granite countertops, very nice. Is there a mod to play multiple factions at once? Not that I'm aware of. The only mods that I'm using today are,
I am Tyrion, heir of an area.
Goblin King.
Oh my god, I'm so happy we can finally play this dude. The only mods I'm gonna be using are making it so that it's super easy to solve or make it so that the stupid dial puzzle is pre-solved. 2 skill points for lords only, and saved camera settings. That's it. Those are the only mods I'm using. Because I find it makes the AI a lot better. Tommy Bravo, when it's ready. That's all I can say on that. Alright. What are my thoughts on the Orc Hero that's not my build? I look forward to it being released. I don't know when it's coming out, but I'm looking forward to it being released, because I really want an Orc Hero. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this little intro movie and get started.
The waystones that guard all elven souls grow faint. Althwan is weak, still reeling from a ferocious greenskin assault
it barely survived. The grim warden of Torivres has not rested since driving back the Green invasion. Prince Eltharion must be prepared. There will come a day when the Goblin King returns. It is only a matter of time. For in the desolate Southlands, a war of unimaginable power brews. War boss Grom, most feared and most colossal of all goblins, has long craved a second chance to annihilate the Asa. That time is now. Ulthuan will drown beneath the green tide. There must come the war to end all wars. But Grom's horde will meet a wall of unstoppable Asur might. Eltharion will defend his homeland unto his dying breath. This is his vow. The Grim Prince and the Goblin King. Two souls sworn to vengeance upon each other.
I'll turn up the sound just a minute, guys. Years have passed since Grom's first siege of Torivres. His 11-hour defeat at Eltharion's hands did little to dull his massive appetite for conquest, or culinary delights for that matter, but did put quite a dent in his previously bloated reputation. Intent on building up his walls once more, he's raided his way south out of the Badlands in hope of swelling his horde to the size benefiting the Goblin King. At the center of the Great Ocean, unfinished business awaits. Boom! Done. They call me Rap God Sotek. Oh, I think one of the mods I may have turned on broke it. I only tested one of them. Hold on, I know which one it is. We'll just fix that real quick. I was like, oh, the one that I like works, so maybe all of them work. That's why you don't use mods before it goes live, but... How do I feel about Grom starting a massive Oracle and more modal empires? I like it. It lets him be close to Ulthuan without being, like, directly on top of it. Skip. No, Zerzarnov, I could talk about everything except Emmerich. I could talk about everything except Emmerich. We're gonna be doing Vortex.
The Paunch is back! Had a bit of time off, but enough rest and recuperation. Now, Grom is ready for some more fighting, looting, and most importantly, eating. Everyone thought I was done for after the punch-up with the pointy heads. So now, I gotta remind all the boys who's boss. First, I's gonna smash these runty spider goblins, beat them all into submission. Next, we'll crump through the dead things in the desert, see if we can pick up a few stragglers from the Badlands on the way. Then, we're good to war. But the big prize is on the Pointy Heads Island across the sea. Oh, I once had me a good rampage up there, with the crazy shaman old Blacktooth egging me on. He said we had to destroy everything, as if I wasn't gonna. And then we ended up at the gates of that shiny old city. Yeah, the loot was good, but the fighting was better. We had us a right good scrap. Then Blacktooth went and lost his head, and all the boys packed it in. Gits. That grim old pointy head thinks he's won, but it's time to show him Grom is still the best.
Alright, now that we're through all the speech stuff, shut up, Grom. Nope, not that. Options, sound, turn that up just a hair. Alright, we'll read our way through all that in a minute. Let me answer a couple things I see in here. Does he have special interactions with Skarsnik? Technically, yes. You'll get to see it later in this stream. Skarsnik does actually have a cameo appearance in the... that you'll see later. Do I think imprisonment mechanic works better for a Lithnar? No. A Lithnar does not take prisoners. A Lithnar just kills people. Also, a donation came in. Godzilla 2021, playing as the thickest goblin of them all. Absolutely. Cody Off Zero, thanks for the $2 super chat. Hello, he says. Hello to you too. What's stronger, foot of Gork or stomach of Grom? Stomach of Grom. I know from personal experience, if you slam a stomach, it is much scarier than a foot. A stomach slam is truly frightening. What's the lore deal with river troll hags? I will do a short video on some of the more unknown things that are coming up in this DLC this week. So, and we'll cover river troll hags in that. Is there a reason so many more people are showing off Vortex than Mortal Empires? I think Vortex is just a lot faster. Plus, here's the thing, guys. I can only show you guys up to turn 60 in this campaign. And I'm going to be streaming for a long time today. So there's a good chance that we're probably going to hit turn 60 in this campaign. And once that happens, I'm going to jump over to Mortal Empires to show you that. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do another stream, but I'm going to do Altharian, and I'm intending to hit both of his campaigns as well. Alright, so we got Defishy Tittlemuncha is our starting River Troll Hag, and she's perceptive. That's good. Let's go ahead and get things moving. Let's get growth. Let's have Grom run over to Mount Arachnos. We're gonna auto-resolve, and we're gonna sack it. Potion of Healing. Not that great on all regenerating characters. Let's see. Mason Riley, thanks for the $1 tip. And an eating competition, who would win, Grom or Gobla? I think Grom could outpace Gobla, but Gobla could take much bigger bites. Yes, do 2 skill points, the way it should be. Alright, so let's start off by getting our goblins as good as possible. So we're going to go all the way up to Gobbo's tree, which is going to give lots of sexy buffs for all our goblin units. For the Troll Hag, we're going to start out with replenishing troops. Because casualty replenishment is the most important stat, in my opinion, for most armies. And then while in raid stance, which we can raid after sacking and raising, we're just going to go ahead and start getting more goblins. Eating contest between Greasus and Grom. Who wins? Greasus, hands down. Can we see Grom's item effects? Yes. Alright, Blacktooth is given... I'm not going to read these because y'all are going to be able to get your hands on this in the near future. And we'll do a much more slower paced playthrough at some point. But let me go ahead and show you Grom's items. You got the Lucky Banner, which gives you much higher chance of getting magic items, 10% ward save, +1, how lucky, melee defense for your entire army, and then the Lucky Banner buff, which is 40 melee attack and 40% damage resistance. Then the Axe of Grom is 5 growth to all provinces, +40 AP damage, +15 bonus versus infantry passive for campaign, and then its active is that it gives you Sunder Armor and gives you a shitload of bonus damage. Does the hero not get 2 points? No, only lords. That's my preferred version of the mod. Yes, I have heard about Blacktooth's head debacle. Hopefully they'll switch that artwork out for something else. Alright, so let's raise it because we want to get some scrap. And Blacktooth wanted us to... Okay, I'm going to execute him because I want to fight as much as possible. We got a new ingredient. So Blacktooth gave us an ingredient for getting above 50 scrap. So this is Grom's cauldron. For those not aware, the way that Grom works is that you're able to combine any ingredients. You can get a maximum of 1 from each category. And when you mix them, you can get a dish. So for instance, if I decide to use troll meat and I use green spores, since I use an orange item and a red item, that's going to give me shroom and offal sausage, which will give Grom the ability bangers and smash, plus 25 charge bonus to Grom, and then this gives all goblin infantry regeneration, and this gives me bonus points towards my wall and growth faction wide. So let's go ahead and cook it.
King Grom demands crispy bits.
Alright, so that advances our quest. Now we need to find a food merchant, which we will in a bit. And you can see here that I have this dish active for 15 turns or until I get another dish. And if you don't have ingredients, this tells you how to get them. So like if you want Centigore milk, you have to kill something that has 6 limbs. Which the only things I can think of that have 6 limbs are like, you can either get Centigores, or if you take out a Necrosphinx, that'll count. Or some of them are like this one, sack a dwarf settlement, or recruit a night goblin fanatic unit, or complete the Axe of Grom quest battle, stuff like that.
Whole world's gonna be Grom.
All right, let's finish upgrading Dagabos. And she is going to get Horrid Mass, which is going to give her hit points and leadership. And we're going to get some more goblins. Will we have the dish mechanic on the ogres? I hope so.
Grom's conquered a lot of mountains.
Destroy the faction Mount Arachnos. We will do that. All right, we got Gabi Gabo's tech. Missile strength bonus, leadership, melee attack, and upkeep reduction.
Worship Grom.
We're going to move over to this side, and then we're going to move in here and search ruins. Pigeon Plucker Pendant. Okay. Go ahead and toss that on Grom for right now, just for the increased health.
Ransack to gits.
End our turn. Did I show the campaign goals? The campaign goals for Grom is to destroy Yivres and satisfy Blacktooth's revenge mission chain, and then win the final siege of Tor Yivres. Which Blacktooth's revenge basically just means you need to cook. You need to cook at least 12 of the 15 recipes. Bishop. So Bishop of Cheddar, if you use that fanatical link, whatever game you buy, as long as you use that link before you start.
Still don't get it. I's the biggest round here. Ain't no one fit to rule these lands but me. If their boss don't bow to the Goblin King, I'll just do what I always do and squash him.
Okay. If you use that fanatical link, any games you buy help out. You just use that and then navigate the site normally. Alright, so the food merchant has appeared. So whenever the food merchant appears, it's this troll hag that has her own little, like, kitchen setup. And all you have to do is move to her with a lord or a hero, and she'll offer to do something for you. So I can either buy an ingredient from her, which I do not have ocean clams, so we're going to definitely do that. We could do Hag's Surprise, which is that she cooks a random ingredient. I could rob her, which gives me scrap and money, or I could do a cooking challenge, which if I successfully accomplish, allows me to use more ingredients. But right now, I don't have enough ingredients to probably have a good chance of doing this, so let's buy ocean clams. So see, now I have ocean clams available. Awesome.
Fatter than anyone.
Alright, and then we'll get another one of these. Oh wait, no, I can get another pump wagon. Are there female trolls? Yes, that's what river troll hags are. Can you recruit orcs in Grom's campaign? Absolutely.
Badgering me about these empty places, but it ain't fun where there's no fighting to be had. Still, maybe we should take a look anyway, in case there's some loot to swipe. Or better yet, something to eat. Get out of Grom's way, mountain.
Alright, so Mount Arachnos is going to give us the ability to recruit spider hatchlings, but it's a super expensive building, so I don't want to get it just yet. Hey, AV Peck Stream, how's it going? What's Grom's unique Wa? Oh, I'll show you guys. Okay, we got Gabo Crackdown, which gives weapon strength for all orc infantry, leadership for orc units, and speed for orcs and goblins. Cool, cool. And now it's time for a fight.
Under Grom's wheels.
Oh, he's running away. What a coward.
Grom's gonna... That gets dead.
So Grom's Wa, for those who were asking, Grom's Wa gives you regeneration. So you get regeneration on your entire army for a limited time, which is awesome. Alright, so this is an easy fight. And we're gonna sack it, because we just want loads of money. Execute enemy warlord, raid stance, and then give me Ard as Nails, which is the chariots and pump wagons upgrade. Because I intend for Grom to be like old school Grom, so I'm going to have like wolf chariots and all sorts of other goodies. Because I don't care about making the strongest army, I care about making the most thematic army. Were any of the Greenskin factions renamed? Grimgor's was. Grimgor's faction is no longer called Black Crag. It is now called Grimgor's Ard Boys, which is the name that his faction had in the Storm of Chaos when Grimgor was introduced. Alright, we raised it. Execute enemy warlord, because I don't care. And then let's get Ard as Nails. And then this is one of Grom's unique abilities, Language of Du Bois. So Language of Du Bois, as long as Grom is in melee, he gives all nearby greenskins 5 melee defense, 4 leadership, and immune to psychology. Very, very cool. River Troll Hags level 5, so we're going to get another point replenish troops. Because I intend to be very aggressive. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Goblin Toolbox, because I want to put some other stuff there. How does this DLC compare to other Lord packs? Mamba King, I am not allowed to give any impression or review information yet. Alright, so we got the Axe of Grom quest up and going. Let's get Sneaky Stabas, which is going to make our goblins super amazing. And then Grom's unique leadership ability, De Great Un is Ear, which gives 16 leadership, 30 base weapon damage, and 24 melee attack to all nearby allies when active. Then let's search these ruins. We'll come over to this side to do it. That makes Niblet happy. This is going to be blue 2. Oh! Book of Assure? Nice. I'm not going to have that in this army because I'm going to give Blacktooth's head in a jar to the Troll Hag, which y'all will see what that does in just a bit. Don't worry, we're going to start fighting battles. We're just trying to we're kind of just trying to get off the ground here. Hopefully y'all are okay with that. Okay, we want garrisons in both of those cities. I appreciate y'all's patience for fast stuff. Is this beta testing? No, there are embargoes in place. Would I recommend pre-ordering for that 10% discount? Actually, F-U-Mark, I would recommend going into the description of this live stream and using that link to go to Fanatical's website and using the search bar to go to this DLC and get it for like 15% off instead. And that also helps support the channel. Yeah, there are 2 embargoes still in place. Which an embargo literally just means that I get early access to the DLC to show off to you guys. But there are legal things that I have to observe. And the ones currently active are that I cannot show you anything involving Emmerich. I can't show Emmerich's campaign. And I cannot give, like, official impressions or reviews yet. Gelleru, no, it's a mod. I added in my favorite mod because I find it makes the AI a lot more fun to play against because it lets the AI be better about buying stuff, skills and stuff.
Well, it's slow going up here.
Okay, so we'll get money going in the Lost Plateau. We've got 5 more turns of our current dish. Oh, which for anyone that wants to see what our current dish does, it gives Grom the ability Bangers and Smash, which as you can see here is an active that gives 24% charge bonus and 12 leadership when activated. Arachnos is behind me? Yep, I have control of Arachnos. Oh, do you mean the... Oh yeah, he is behind me. That's okay, he's not that strong. I'm more interested in picking on the dwarves. Alright, let's actually... Josh Stanzel, love your content, been watching for a while, first time catching a stream. Thanks so much, man, I appreciate the tip. Thank you very, very much for your generosity. Alright, let's cook a new dish. Let's do ocean clams and troll meat. Wait, how close are we to a wah? Oh, no, let's do that. Okay, let's do that. So let's do ocean clams and green spores, which will give us fishy shroom burgers. Fishy shroom burgers give Grom perfect vigor, and they give Grom fish breath, which we'll check out what that does. And we're almost ready for a wah. So fishy breath, which y'all are about to see in battle, fishy breath is a very strong wind ability where Grom basically burps fish breath as an attack at people, and it's amazing. Do I have a mod list I regularly use? Yes, I will post it near the end of the stream. Chaos Corruption in exchange for gold? Yes. Attack of... Oh, kill the Wandering Dead. Let's actually do that before we fight the dwarves. Because if the Wandering Dead disappear, they have a special ingredient with them you get for killing them, and it's actually really hard to get if you don't get it from the Wandering Dead. So let's go attack them. Ride, Grom, ride! Oh, we got a new fish merchant. Hag merchant. What you got for me, lady? What you got? What you got? Hardshell crab. Yes, please. I will buy it. Awesome. Hardshell crab is one of my favorite ingredients.
Looking for conquest.
Alright, so let's give Karag Orud walls, and then let's upgrade Mount Arachnos. Let's get a boss pole going, and we're out of money. Actually, let's go ahead and get a pile of shiny stuff here. Beastmen. If they have Centigores, we could get Centigore milk. Alright, where are the Wandering Dead? Where are they? Nope. They're there. Oh, they're way over there. Okay, so let's kill Mount Arachnos first, and then we'll go from there. More gold! Boss needs more teeth.
Grom's too big to lose. That'll do, boys.
Oh, he's gonna fight us. Alright. Ugh. It's time to fight. Oh, shit. I hate when I do that. One sec. There we go. Any news on the Black Orc hero? No. So, for those who don't know what he's talking about, on Reddit, someone took a screenshot during the Creative Assembly live stream yesterday, I think, and it looked like there's some kind of Orc hero. Is this the new Greenskins? Yeah! Alright. Goblins in front. Trolls behind. Pump wagons will take the far side. Grom. Troll hag. Archers. And let's... If y'all haven't seen the battle footage I put up yesterday, these are some of the new units. The troll hags are... The river trolls are amazing. As is the river troll hag. She is a colossus. And she is disgusting with a bag full of God knows what. And because she has Blacktooth's head, I'll be able to conjure a rogue idol. So that'll be fun. And then we've got Grom here in front. And I've got Fishy Breath, which is going to be very useful in this fight. The pictures from their Grom's Let's Play video. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Alright, pump wagons. Let's take to the flank. So this is a normal one, and then this is the one you start with as Grom, which is the spiky rollers. Off they go. Grom, go have fun. Y'all ready to see a bunch of goblins get burped on? And burp. Boom! That entire goblin army is just gone. That was 300. Oh wait, it's back. We back? Yeah. Hey, it's back up. It's back up. Okay, hold on. It's back. Let's see. Okay. All right. We good? Okay, we're good. Okay. The good news is I noticed, so I paused. The burp broke the stream, apparently. Speaking of which, I think it's time for another one. And goodbye. Alright, we're back. Oh, this guy's being a pain in the butt. Good Lord, chat, calm down. I can't. Man, if anybody is saying something important, I am not going to be able to see it because of the sheer volume of WAS. Calm down. Calm. You know what, let's just ignore this guy. I'll let the archers kill him. Oh, it's a raid! Oh, I was like, what in God's name is going on? It's an invasion! I think that's enough WAS to bring out a rogue idol. What do y'all think? Good grief. Good grief! I've never seen so many WAS! Good God! Oh God. Oh God. Oh Lord. Maybe that's why my internet crashed. It was trying to warn me. Legend of Total War, thanks for the raid, my dude. Oh, no, I just saw his name go by. Richie, shh. I'll wait to read messages, I think, until the walls calm down. Just a hot bit. Look at all those gits running. I think we need to invite Legend of Total War over for tea or something. Ooh, that Rogado's just collapsed on top of all of my guys. That's okay, they're goblins, who cares? Get in there, Grom! We will get caught up on all of those tips here in a minute. Let's get some barf action. That was a good number of hits. Grom's still at full health, which is awesome, considering we just kind of threw him in there recklessly. Good job, lads. Good job. You only drink fermented Centaur milk? Dude, I feel like... I have a slight suspicion that there is some small group at Creative Assembly that is going to deeply regret the Centaur milk text at some point in the future. All right. It looks like throats are getting torn up in chat. Good lord. All right. So hold on. Let me take a quick look at these. So we have Robin Schittler. Oh gosh, Schleiter. There we go. Schleiter. God, that's a dangerous. That's a dangerous name. Robin Schleiter. There we go. Thank you very, very much, Demise Lvov. Thanks so much for the tip. Richie with his poor man's what's the word I'm looking for? With his futile. There we go. Attempt to shush the wasps. Majora 48. Thank you very much. And Shift. Much obliged. Chaos Marine 113 and Echoes 222. Thank you guys very much for the very loud and chaotic wah. It was very appreciated. Yeah, I know. I stumbled over that name. I stumbled something fierce. Man, y'all arrived just in time. Or just at a good time. I don't know why, but my internet just fucking died a minute ago. Alright. So this is my favorite new skill that Grom actually brings to the table. Grom's got something called down to size. And this is why I'm taking all goblins, people might know. Is that goblins... This gives all goblin units plus 10 bonus versus large and plus 6 melee attack for all goblins. That's why I'm not taking orcs in this army. Because Grom makes goblins into like a god tier unit. I mean, look at this stat line right now. And we don't have any scrap updates yet. Just wait until we get scrap. It's gonna be good. Alright, let's go ahead and get life leeching. For anyone who is just tuning in, just so nobody freaks out, I do use a 2 skill points for Lords only mod on Grom. Or on my campaigns, because I find it makes the AI a more competitive threat. So you'll notice I'm getting 2 skill points, but it's only on Lords, and it helps out the AI as well. Alright, let's get Raider to increase our raid income a bit. Other than that, though, this is going to be pure vanilla. Let's go ahead and just maximize our growth. We can wah, but I don't want to just yet. Good lord! Is there any life improvements in this patch? If you play greenskins, yes, many. Alright, so now we have Vanguard deployment for all goblins, 20% upkeep reduction, and more ammo for this. Do you have Centigores? No? Sad face. Alright, so we got all the way up to on second thought. Let's get Go Fasta so we can get sharper Stabas, which will make our goblins even better, and it'll allow us to upgrade them. Alright, let's kill Mount Arachnos here. Get them out of the way. And we're just going to keep raising them because it gives me scrap every time I do it. Oh, awesome. So we've gotten more updates to the Axe of Grom. Normally I would read it out, but I'm not going to this time because y'all can do it once it releases. And time is a little bit of the essence today. So let's max out Raider, and then let's grab a point in Ravager to increase our sacking income, and then let's get Slimy Shanks for the River Troll Hag, which is going to give her fire resistance and more health. Pop that, and give me more money, give me more growth, give me more buildings. Pento Boleno, thanks for the nice words, my dude. What was that about Centigore milk? Here, hold on. Allow me to read you the entry that Creative Assembly put for Centigore milk. So Centigore milk has the script of, yeah, me milked Centigore. Sweet boy he was. Boy. Milking a boy is... yeah, a little suspicious, one might say. Alright, let's raid the ruins for an item. It's this one.
Supper time first, right? Whole world's gonna be crumbs.
And then we need to go find that Wandering Dead army. Undertaker, thanks for the tip. Do you think CA should try and give each race a super unit like the Dreadstorm and the Rogue Idol? No, I don't think every race needs one. I think just the races that have them. There are some races that I think are better designed around a concept of like having super elite troops as opposed to like one giant super monster, but yeah. Alright, where are they? Because Daddy needs the ingredient they give. Yeah, me too, Grom. Me too. There he is. Okay. We're gonna try and kill this guy before he gets away. Or gets killed by somebody else. Because he has Cairn Wraiths, and I need to kill Cairn Wraiths for what I'm gonna build up to. Alright. We'll leave Mount Arachnos open for the moment because I want to get squigs from there. Who would get a Bone Grinder Giant? Bone Grinder Giant had to go to anybody. It would probably either go to Greenskins or Ogres.
Get going, boys.
Alright, after him! Because I need ectoplasm. Because there's a specific dish I want to cook, and ectoplasm is the core ingredient. Do I think the next DLC will focus on dwarves? No, I do not, as much as I wish that it would. What do I think of the rework of the influence mechanic for the High Elves? Influence was reworked? I'll have to take a look at that, because I honestly didn't notice. Alright, so we're going to declare war on these guys. He's going to run away, but we're right on top of him, so we should be able to catch him. Yeah. And he's got, as you can see here, a Cairn Wraith unit. Oh, we're missing a Discord link? Hold on, I'll get it. Let's eat them. Yeah, we got ectoplasm. Praise be! Alright, hold on, let me add that link, because I see people are like, go check out the link in chat, and then there's no link in chat. Generate a new link, copy, X, go here, edit. Alright, The Discord link is now in the description. For those people who want to come check out the Discord community. We have a very busy one. Alright. We'll just raid on our way out, because I don't care if I piss them off. Give me another point in Spirit Leech. And we have lots of money now, so in Mount Arachnos, let's get a Squig Nest. Lost Plateau, I want all the money. Oh no, I want a raiding camp more than I want money. Give me that raid camp. And then this I'm going to destroy, because I'm going to replace that with the spider building, and then that can go to tier 3. Cool, cool. Let's go all the way up to healing mushrooms. And now I can start buying upgrades. So check this out. Goblins, right? 25 armor. Not that great. But when I give them scrap armor, now we're talking 50 armor. I'm going to do that a whole bunch. And then because of Grom's natural passives, not only do these guys now have 50 armor silver shields, but they're also running with 15% physical resistance. And we're going to get that up a little higher in a bit. And we're going to give our goblin archers heavy ammo, so they actually have half-decent armor piercing. This is going to use a lot of our scrap, but I don't care. So we've got heavy ammo, archers, what spiky weapons, AP. Sure, we'll get some AP damage for a moment. And then for our pump wagons, let's give our pump wagons another 15% physical resistance. Well, we'll do that for the spiky rollers. For this one, we'll do extra bonus versus infantry. Alright, we good? We're good. Is Grom squished in with the other legendary lords on Mortal Empires? No, Grom is in Massive Oracle on Mortal Empires. So he's over by Bretonia. Do I think Creative Assembly should bring back the steam tank variants? No. I think they should just buff the war wagons, which I know war wagons have been buffed in this patch, but I don't know the exact specifics of what the buff is because I haven't gotten comprehensive patch notes yet. Are Fanatics a tier 5 unit now? No, they're a tier... Oh, yes. I guess. Right? No, they're a tier 4 unit, but boy, are they worth it. Fanatics are so good now. Like, especially... here we go. Goblin Tide. That's another 15 armor for our goblins. Coming back, -7 leadership for all elf units, and -2 wound recovery time on Grom. So now these goblins are rocking 65 armor. Alright, and then in Mount Arachnos, we're going to get the Lair of the Brood Mother, so I can recruit spider hatchlings. After I get lots of money. Because money is more important to me. Are they implementing any of the changes from the last beta test? No, there are no changes from... What was that thing called? Proving Grounds. The Proving Grounds beta has not been implemented yet. They're still, to my understanding, they're still analyzing the data from that. Here, let's just go this way so I can beat up the elves on my way down. Alright, chat, it's time to wah! We're gonna wah Emmerich, and we'll dedicate it to Gork. So let's get this party bumping. 65 armor on goblins? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 65 armor, silver shields, and physical resistance. And it's only going to get bigger once they get up to rank 7. Plus, they have anti-large. They have +10 anti-large. And they have 46 melee attack and 40 melee defense. These boys are no longer expendable. My goblins are something special. We got 3 more turns of our shroom burgers. Might be time for a new... Let's get something better to deal with elves. Let's go with hardshell crab for another 12 physical resistance. And then let's go troll meat so that my goblins regenerate, which will give us surf and turf, which is going to give us further casualty replenishment. So now my goblins have almost 30% physical resistance and regeneration on top of all those other goodies. Are you impressed? This is Vortex.
Well, if it ain't the
What do you want? War? Okay. Bring it on, Beastie Boys.
Two Dremels. Fatter than anyone. In my guts.
What is the red skill tree buff for Dagabos? Here, I'll show you. Red skill tree at max level is 20% ammo, 12% missile strength, 8 melee attack, and 8 melee defense for all goblin infantry. And then you can get stuff like Goblin Tide for armor and extra melee attack, down to size for extra melee attack and bonus versus large. Sneaky Stabas, which is once my goblins get up to rank 7, they get 12% weapon strength, 5 leadership, and 15% physical resistance. Well, Skarsnik can do other things. Like, if you play... Skarsnik's campaign has been improved because Skarsnik got a new personal tree. And on top of Skarsnik having a new personal tree, the buff Skarsnik gives to Night Goblins and Squigs is kind of insane. Skarsnik is all about that life. Alright, everyone say bye to Kasabar. Because it's about to get punted into oblivion. We'll sack it. Because I like having all the monies. And then we're going to move past it. And we're going to encamp. Let's do Iron Hard. And then Lightning Strike, because we're going to need that. And then someone wanted to see the new Goblin War Boss. Let me do that. Because I want to send somebody to get this hag. So this is the Night Goblin War Boss. This is his skill tree. The big thing they added to him is now on his melee tree, he has access to 2 new unique abilities. So you have Fermented Fungi, which you can see here, lowers melee defense and grants Rampage to the enemy. And then you have Dabas Loons, which gives him Fanatics. So he has his own Fanatic stuff, which is amazing. Do I think they'll revise the Dwarf Runes and Anvil of Dunes with a Rune Lord, Legendary Lord in Game 3? They fucking better, dude. They better. Alright. And then, of course, all the Greenskin Lords got this new thing called Smash 'em Faster, which is their new version of Stand Your Ground. Goblins harder than dwarves? They are in my army.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yawning Firefly, Grom's goblin buffs work on all goblin infantry. So it's goblins and night goblins. Alright, now we're going to burn the city down. So now we've had a successful wall. Teach 'em right. This is one of my favorite abilities on the River Troll Hag. Teach 'em right. Like, if you get all of her leadership buffs between Teach 'em right and Soothsaying, the leadership aura for the giant River Troll Hag is huge. Like, she is a general. And you can just make your actual lord into, like, a fighter. Oh, we can buy goldfish. Yes, I will buy goldfish. Thank you. Alright, so we've furthered Blacktooth's Revenge because I got enough ingredients. So he has taught us one of the high-tier recipes, which we learned Ghost Crab Royale, which I can actually make. I'm not going to just yet because I'm enjoying having all the casualty replenishment. But we will make that once our current dish is about to wear off. Could Grom beat Gorfang? Maybe. It'd be hard for him, but he probably could do it. Curse Fanatic, I would love to. Grom leveled up, which means we could do his personal tree. His Great Immensity improves my leadership range and leadership for all goblin units. And then we're going to go ahead and grab Boisterous Shakedown, which gives us a lot more income when sacking and post-battle loot and increases our chance to find items, which I do like finding items. Gonna move over here, and then we're gonna look here for a new item. Search ruins. That one. Shrieking Blade. Okay, that's alright. Cause terror. Let's put that on the, let's put that on her. Yep. Let's move all this stuff onto the River Troll Hag so Grom has more slots open for potential banners. Oh, somebody wanted to see Grom's personal thing. So this is Grom's starting things. He gives everyone in his army plus 10 leadership when fighting elves. He gives 10 physical resistance to all goblins. He has his own wall, and he reduces upkeep for all chariot pump wagons. And then the Starving Gobbo, it gives Grom a lot more hit points and improves how many big bosses you get as Grom eats more recipes. So if I eat one more unique dish, then Grom's going to level up. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. I don't need him anymore. Oh, there are beastmen in here. Well, that's rude. He's got a big ol' army, too. Alright, let's hire somebody to deal with him, then. I kind of regret getting rid of that guy now. I guess we could send an orc over. Maybe a strong orc? Or a disciplined orc? Let's send a strong orc. Okay, let's put you inside. And then just get a whole lot of goblins. You're going to need all the goblins. Is there a stump pump wagon that flies? There kinda is. There's a pump wagon you can get called the Flappas. And the Flappas pump wagon basically is able to briefly glide over the ground. And this allows it to do really goofy shit, like it will, this allows it to do, it gives it the Strider ability. So it basically ignores terrain penalties. Rebels. Get the Moon Howlers and kill the rebels. Nice. And then we need to deal with this Beastman problem. Okay, you're in range. Let's get Inspiring Presence and the Gobbos, because all I've got right now are goblins. I'm going to need a lot of archers for what I'm about to do. And let's actually get a better dish. Oh, wait, no. This is for all armies. So all my goblins in this army are going to have additional physical resistance. Nice. Okay, that'll help out. Do the buffs from a army's lord affect the Wa army? That's a good question. Let's check. Are most female trolls casters like the Troll Hag? No. Oh, they died. Oh, the Tomb Kings killed them. Well, look at the Tomb Kings being a big bro. Thanks, Cetra. Alright, get out of here. You're taking up money. Shoot. Well, I guess we're bros with Cetra now, even though, oh my god, he really does not like us, because I have trespassed him a lot. Whoops. Alright, let's see if my Wa gets the buffs. Yeah, it looks like it. Should they be at 17%? No, they should be at 27%. No, they don't. Yeah, so the Wa army is not getting the buffs from my general. They're getting buffs from my tech tree, but not from the characters. Because you'll notice that the goblins in my army's stat line is much higher than these goblins. Alright, let's kill some dwarves. We can't have a proper party unless we take all the... We need some dwarf beer, my dudes. And the only way to get dwarf beer... Cold, you're in the hospital? Oh, man. What are you doing in the hospital, brother? You alright? Oh, no. Let's do this. Why fight him in his city when I can lure him out using this lord that retreated? Ha ha ha! Yes, foolish dwarves, come outside and die. Do dishes only affect goblins? No. So Chimeros, the dish, will affect whatever the dish specifies. Every ingredient can affect different things. Some ingredients only affect orcs, some ingredients only affect trolls, some ingredients affect everybody. It'll tell you. Get non-aggression with the Dawi so you can raid them longer? Nah, I want to steal their beer. I want Bugman's beer. And to get Bugman's beer, I have to sack a dwarf settlement. Hey, Biggie Schmalls? Did I do that puzzle from memory or godlike reaction? I don't know. I guess it was reaction or memory because I don't remember what we're talking about. Did the new update drop? Not yet. The new update comes out on May the 21st. So y'all have about a week left. Alright, so we're going to have our goblins. We're just going to kind of bum rush the dwarves. Oh, wait, no, we're not, because I need my Wa. Never mind. We'll wait for our Wa to get out here, but I am going to have Grom go kill that Rune Lord. Go kick his ass, boss man. See you in a bit. Alright, here comes Dawa. Who would win, Gorbad Ironclaw or Gorfang Rotgut? Ugh, that's hard, dude. I honestly think Gorbad would probably beat Gorfang, since he has the advantage of being mounted on his pig, and Gorfang could hit like a god because of that big old claw of his. Gorfang was not a pushover. Or Gorbad, sorry, Gorbad. I think Gorbad would defeat Gorfang, even as much as I am a massive Gorfang Rotgut fanboy. Alright, Grom's having fun. So let's get our Wa into position. And we're always going to send in the Wa first, because the Wa's job is to die and soak in all the damage while my actual army comes around the side and kicks ass. Ah, Cold, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Chat, can we get some good vibes for Cold, please? My dude's in the hospital, and he's a very, very, very good friend of mine. I kind of feel bad for him that this is the DLC that's, like, super big right now, because... Ooh, gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that heal potion. Eat 'em, dogs! Freaking Rune Lords, dude. Leave it to a Rune Lord to be trying to headbutt you to death. What bonuses do you get as Wa trophy from the Tomb Kings? If you're fighting against the Tomb Kings with a Wa, a successful Wa against the Tomb Kings will give you speed and Winds of Magic. Wa is so slow. Alright. It's a little unnecessary, but... Come to me! To me! Hustle, please. Little effort. Okay, Grom, let's go ahead and pull back. I don't want to get shot by like a bunch of archers. Didn't Gorbad Ironclaw destroy Solent? Yes, he did. And he almost destroyed Altdorf. He got very close. Send in the lads. Where's my troll hag? I just want to get rid of this dude. Alright, we're sending in the Wa because I do not care if they die, because they are expendable. Meanwhile, my actual army is about to delete those quarrelers. Alright, let's send Grom back in so he can give all of his buffs. These guys are in for such a bad time. Quarrelers, save your ammo. Or archers. Let's go over here. Would an ogre get the same benefit for eating troll meat as Grom? No. Ogres have too good of a digestive system. Grom was literally... You have to remember that Grom was a perfect storm. Most people either do have so good of a digestive system that it doesn't matter, or their digestive system is so weak that the troll meat's going to cause them to burst like a overripe sack of something. Okay, he has noticed us coming at him. Actually, stone trolls, I want you to go take out that. River troll hag, throw up on them. Activate the 2 girls 1 cup ability. Disgusting. Alright, let's summon a big old idol. Right in the middle of those guys. Activate the wall. You will notice that my Wa does affect my Wa army, though, so that's nice. I think the dwarves are not having a good time, which means I'm having a great time. Okay, that should have let us spread out a little bit. Let's go. Pump wagons. Let's go. Soul Blight. Where's Grom? There he is. We do want to keep Grom fighting, because Grom's language of Du Bois is only active if he's in combat. Let's get our second wall. Stone trolls have finished. Good, good, good. Let's vomit on these quarrelers. Our rogue idol is spent, so he's dead. Puke! Activate! Throw up! Damn it! Hit the stupid pump wagons. Kill them all! Gotta hand it to those dwarves. They really do fight to the last man. I've earned a place in the book. Yes, I know. Why would I say that? Do I know I have a typo under my click here for videos description? Hardison, over on Twitch? I don't know, I haven't looked at my Twitch description in probably a very long time, so I would not be surprised if there's like a massive typo. Alright, we're just gonna speed up time to let some of our stuff kind of like chase down survivors. Because there's just a lot of dwarf models in here that we could kill off. So we might as well do our best to do so. Because they're gonna be defending that stupid citadel of theirs. Where's Grom? Grom's actually one of the best things in the game for just chasing down fleeing models. Because he's just really, really fast. He's still, like, in the midst of all this mess. Are Archmage's colors based on the Winds of Magic like Mage Heroes? Yes. Archmages and regular mages are now color-coded, which is kind of cute. Who has the most grudges in the Great Book of Grudges as in a character? I think the character with the most entries in the Great Book of Grudges... It's probably either Gorfang, Rotgut, or Skarsnik. It's not Grimgor, because Grimgor hasn't been around as long as the other two. Like, Grimgor is very old, but Grimgor has not been a major force in the old world for a very long time. You know, Grimgor has been curb stomping people in the old world for like less than a century. And even in the old world, Grimgor spends his time fighting like everybody, as opposed to just greenskins. Or just dwarves. Whereas like Scarsnake almost purely fights dwarves, and same thing for Gorfang Rockgut. And Gorfang did some truly heinous shit to Cazador and his son. Oh, there's Grom. Here, let's kill this lord here. Because if we can kill off all the leadership, then we'll be in a good position. Pump wagons. Get out here. Leave it to Grom. Kind of have to, like, pull him back and load him back in, because otherwise he'll just kind of push him around. Let's just let the troll hag do it. She should be able to do it. She's fast. Whack! Whack him! Hit him with the sack! Almost got enough for a spear leech. Nope, nope, she got him. Are there river trolls in Lustria? Yes. Have I gotten Centigore milk yet? No. How old can an orc get? I have never heard of an orc dying of old age. Yeah, on Twitch. Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, I misspelled Warhammer font. Okay. Iron Nerve, thanks for using a sub on Twitch, dude. I appreciate it. Alright, dwarves are definitely going to be feeling that one. Let's put another point in Soul Blight. And attack the hold itself, and it's vulnerable, so we will sack it. We got beer! Alright guys, now you know we can have a proper WoW party because we've got beer. And we didn't even have to pay for it. Alright, let's get Gargantuan Glutton to buff Grom. And then let's get Grom's unique buff. So Grom now has the rattle effect. So now whenever Grom hits somebody in melee, Grom hits someone in melee for 20 seconds, he reduces their melee attack and melee defense by 10. What name came first, Calador the Mage or Calador the Place? Calador the Mage. I'm pretty sure. I believe Calador the Mage, I think he was named before, I think they named it after him, due to the fact that he was the one that figured out how to tame dragons. I'd have to double check though. I'm not 100% on that one. I'd have to look it up. Scorn Kane, thanks so much for using your Twitch Prime here over on Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Oh, Cetra has declared war on us after saving us from the Beastmen. Sad face. Alright, we got healing mushrooms for even more casualty replenishment. I'm going to start stealing technology from the Bone Boys. The Deadens, as Greenskins call them. And then I want my last point in Soul Blight. Let's raise Carrick Zorn. Goodbye. So Carrick Zorn is dead. Which means this is all about to be mine. Let's get Culinary Curmudgeon for growth in all provinces and more casualty replenishment. And then Chariot Races, which increases the armor, speed, and gives all chariots and pump wagons perfect vigor. And then let's steal shit from the Wood Elves, because why not? Daddy wants use them. So let's get recruitment rank and more armor. More armor! For goblins. Let's see. I heard a Carnosaur roar. Undertaker, in regards to entries of the Damas Crown, what about Krell? Yeah, Krell has a ton of, Krell does have a truly colossal amount of entries in the Great Book of Grudges. Not as many as Scarsnake managed, though. But, I mean, Krell did destroy a Dwarfold. Oh, look how cute this is, guys. Look how cute.
Lord of the Glade.
The Wood Elves took the settlement thinking that I wouldn't do anything about it. Oh, that's so cute. And now they're gonna burn? Goodbye, pointy ears. Hey! Ackard is raiding over on Twitch with a party of 221. Man, I have been raided on YouTube and on Twitch today. What is happening? I feel like the popular kid. I feel all cool. Let's do Mob Boss. Get that upkeep reduction. River Troll Hag, Evasion. You're tired and it's late. How could you be tired? The wah is going. You gotta get that eternal wah. Ah, man, Cetra is coming to clap some cheeks here in a second, and I don't know if I can really stop him that well. Let's get Abuse 'em for goblins, which gives us further speed and melee attack. By the way, for anyone keeping track, our goblins are now at 72 armor with 27% physical resistance, for anyone keeping track. Archer, thanks so much for the raid, dude. Get some rest. Bloated and unstoppable. Grom's just like channeling what I think every day about myself. You used up all your stream time? Good lord, dude. No 43 resistance yet? No, my goblins aren't at rank 7 yet. Angry gods. I want more growth. Alright. Let's search the ruins in Carrickzorn. And then we will occupy it. And after we occupy it, we'll go punch. Hype train incoming. What the hell? That's weird. That's the first time I've seen Twitch do that. It's this one. Fencer's Blades. Ooh. Oh, you know what I need to do with that goblin? Oh, I didn't realize that the hype / sub train is an actual thing on Twitch. This is blowing my mind right now. There's like a meter for it and everything. I always thought that was a figure of speech. I didn't realize that's an actual mechanic of the program. Well, thanks so much to everyone who's using their Twitch primes here. Oh gosh, what tech do I want? Oh, let's get Reknik Spiderclaw. I love Reknik. But I need to get more. Maybe we shouldn't get him yet because I want to get it so that when we get him, he's like already at a really high level. Let's get Wolf Breeden because I'm probably gonna start getting some Wolf Chariots in the near future on Grom. Have I checked my new spawning channel in the Discord? No, I'll check it after the stream. I have to keep an eye on time. Oh, we're doing great on time. Yeah, we are definitely going to run out of turns before we run out of time. But that's okay. Because if I get to... Because remember, for those watching, I can only go up to turn 60. But the good news is, if we get up to turn 60, what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to Grom's Mortal Empire campaign instead. So you will not have to worry about the stream ending. Alright, let's get Spider Worship. Hey, Dosick! Thanks for the, thanks very, very much for the, gift bomb, my dude. The sub bomb. There we go. Sub gift bomb. There we go. Gift sub bomb. One of those. Thank you very, very much for the five subs. I really need to start doing some more stuff on, like, solo on Twitch. I think I might, completely random thought bubble. But I'm kind of tempted in the near future to do... Okay, that Orc Boss isn't ready yet, so let's use that Night Goblin I got earlier. I'm kind of tempted to do a playthrough of, like, Divinity's Original Sin 1, or 2, on, ooh, give me Squigs. I want Squigs! Squigs and spiders. Squigs and spiders! But I'm kind of tempted to do a Divinity Original Sin 2 run over on Twitch. Might do that in the near future.
You done Grom wrong. You gonna pay.
Krokgar declaring war on us. What a surprise. When is the next Ogre Q&A? Later tonight. Oh, wait. Oh, it might not be tonight. It's kind of late. Tomorrow morning. I will look for that tomorrow morning. Dragonheart. Summon at tier 1. Thanks, my dude. Really appreciate the support.
Custom boss.
Go to Xandri, which means we can get Grom's axe! Alright, guys, are y'all ready to see Grom's quest battle? After I heal up, I'll add a little caveat. Oh, we need to hustle over here and go punch Cetra the Imperishable in the face. We gotta go punch Cetra. Okay. Yeah, Cetra is in for a bad time, my dudes.
Great and powerful.
I'm actually gonna leave these rebels here because they're blocking the Tomb Kings from getting to me, which I'm okay with. Give me better arrowheads, so we get more ammunition for all, and missile strength for all our missile units. And then Cetra the Imperishable is about to get them cheeks clapped, and it's gonna be a good time. Dragonheart, you're a member now on YouTube and Twitch? Good lord, dude, look at you being a pro. Were there any new Empire forts added in this patch? No, there were no new Empire forts added. However, Tor Yvres, the capital of Yvres, now has a brand new unique siege map, which if you go watch my video I released yesterday of battle footage, the end of the video is me showcasing the new city. So go check that out. You know what? We're just going to let him siege us while Grom runs over here to punch the Tomb Kings in the face. Alright, let's get a new dish. So let's mix, let's get some stunty ale and mix it with some hard shell crab to make Gobbo seafood quiche, which is going to give Grom the googly glare ability, make Grom cause terror. It's going to give our trolls dulled senses and give all of our goblin infantry units physical resistance. And Grom is now a binge eater, so he gets extra hit points and we get extra goblin big bosses. I love it. Slagga Bootlicka. Let's just have you keep stealing technology. Can I play Eltharion? We will play Eltharion tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be an Eltharion stream. How come so many more people watch Total War on YouTube than Twitch? I don't know. It's just where the community is, I guess. Oh! You dare approach me? You dare approach me? I'm kind of tempted to run and make him chase me. But if he lays siege to the city this turn, I don't know if I could stop him. Oh yeah, I totally could. His army sucks. What am I talking about? Okay, chase me. No, he didn't chase me. Okay, that way we can use Lightning Strike. How am I? I'm okay. I am A-okay.
The widest.
Let's spank some Tomb Kings. So this will keep my Wa out of the fight, but that's fine. Thwomped using their Twitch prime. What does Dulled Senses do? I'll show you. Dulled Senses makes all troll units have Unbreakable for the entire fight. Isn't that sexy?
We're having these gifts for supper.
So my trolls will fight to the bitter end. Thanks to everyone using their Twitch primes over there. I really do appreciate it. Would Throg being able to recruit the new troll units make sense? Not really. So I think a lot of people tend to confuse Throg as the king of trolls, which he's not really. Throg is more of like the king of chaos monsters. You know, Throg is the king who happens to be a troll. Throg is the lord. He's a chaos lord in a sense, but he's the boss of all chaos monsters, not the boss of all trolls. That's why, like in tabletop or in every setting that you'd ever see Throg the Troll King, he only ever has like chaos trolls or Norscan trolls. You know, don't expect, you would not expect to ever see Throg the Troll King leading an army of like all the different kinds of trolls. You wouldn't really expect that. That's not really what his gimmick is. Throg's gimmick is to have, like, a monstrous horde of, like, horrible abominations. Alright, that's fair, guys. Alright. It's time to smash some bony boys. I love that these goblins are so tanky. Like, these Tomb Kings almost have a worse... Look at that. These Tomb Guard with halberds almost have a worse stat line than my basic bitch goblins. Who have 97 leadership. Good lord. Alright, lads. Go get them. Ooh, stalkers. Good thing all my goblins have anti-large. Alright, let's see what this googly glare does. These guys. Woo! What? It has no cooldown? Fire all the things! I can't even see what's going on in here. Let's make it even more confusing. And Rogue Idol. Have fun, kiddos. Archers. Let's take out their archers. Also, thanks to the new member on YouTube, Seisman Siesmon Skolsky. That's a tricky one. Is the YouTube support button broken? What do you mean the YouTube support button? Let's wah, so now my entire army is regenerating. I said that word weird. Regenerating. Regenerating. There we go. Yeah, Rogue Idols are pretty rough for Tomb Kings. That being said, I will say, if you're facing a Rogue Idol and you have a, the anti-large monster, I forget what it's called all of a sudden. The Necrosphinx. If you have a Necrosphinx will whoop the ass of a Rogue Idol. Like, it's not even close. Ignore him. Archers, kill him. Goodbye, Tomb King. It was nice knowing you. Daka, 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 daka. Because all of my archers actually have decent armor piercing. Rest in pepperonis, Tomb King. Rest in pepperonis. Got some more vomit. Cold, I would be delighted to have you on for the live stream, by the way, if we ever did Divinity Original Sin 2. More spirit leeches. Also, Shopties with great bows. What difficulty am I playing? I am playing very hard. I'm playing the second highest difficulty on both. Who do I think the most thematic Dark Chaos God for Throg is? The most thematic Chaos God, if you're playing a Norska campaign for Throg, is either Nurgle the Crow or Tzeentch the Eagle. Those two are like the biggest proponents of Throg. Will we get more Vermintide soon? Yeah, we can do that in the near future. 5 AP instead of 1, what a buff. Dude, that's a big fucking buff, considering how many arrows those guys output. Like, that is a nasty increase. Alright, let's get some more trolls. Let's get rid of one of these Gobbo units. And let's get the Swamp Things, which is going to unlock a new ingredient. Because if you get the Swamp Things, you get access to Monster Goo. Which monster goo can give our trolls monstrous disease, which is actually pretty strong. Roman Heinrich, thanks so much for the tip, my dude. Really appreciate your generosity. We also got Dev. Hi, Sotek. Love the stuff. Is Eltharian's perception as Elf Batman a thing in the lore? Is that mostly a CA thing? It's more of a CA thing, but I could certainly see the resemblance in the lore, if that makes sense. But CA certainly leaned a little harder into it than anything I've ever seen before then. Why do I drink from an ethanol alcohol bottle? That's not what this is. This is literally just... This is a Ozarka bottle where the tag has fallen off because they're very poorly put on there.
Hack 'em to pieces.
Oh no, I'm saving Cetra. I'm saving... Oh, okay. So here's something cool. One thing they've added in as a feature for everybody. This campaign seems very easy. Yes, both campaigns are very easy. Like, I think the amount of power fantasy you get in the Eltharian and the Grom campaign is just nuts. Alright, I'm not going to let the AI control those, but we're going to fight Cetra and his buddy here and just curb stomp them. With, like, the largest army ever seen. Do you lose food buffs if you take new ones? Yes, you can only have one dish active at a time. Where does Emmerich start in the Vortex? Emmerich starts next to Grom. Emmerich starts in Kasabar. Okay, we got one army coming in there, one army coming in there. I don't want to risk my actually good army. Well, it's not about risk. It's about laziness, I guess. All right, armored lads in front. Fighty lads behind. Unbreakable trolls in the back. Pump wagons. Grom. Lady. Milady. Does anyone else think that the River Troll Hag seems like the kind of woman that would really appreciate being called Milady? May I ask what your specs are on your PC? I forget, honestly, off the top of my head, because it was a while ago. Not a super long time ago, but a little while ago. However, if you look on YouTube, I believe, and you check the description and scroll all the way down, I believe I have the PC specs in there. Is the AI-controlled reinforcement button new? Yes. And it's available for all factions. So with every single faction in the game, if you're someone who's like easily overwhelmed by having too much micro, like you're like, oh man, this is too many units, which I totally get, you can absolutely just have the AI take over the whatever the thing is for you. Oh, I have too many troops. Okay, go die. Die for me. That way I can get other stuff. Why the hell does he start in Kasabar? When you play his campaign, it'll tell you. Do snotlings count as goblins for buffs? No. Pump wagons, snotling pump wagons count as chariots. Alright, Grom, let's move up. Have fun, kiddos. Alright, time to unleash a barrage of googly glares. Where's Cetra? I'm about to googly glare Cetra into oblivion. There he is. Open fire! Good God! Alright, so half of Cetra's health is just gone. That's amazing. Get over here, you dipshits. What do goblins think of snotlings? They like to beat on them and push them around because they're weaker. He got googlied. Would Gorok's shield be able to tank Rhesus' scepter? Yes.
No
Alright, let's go kick some ass. Grom, go get that War Sphinx. Trolls! I want to do a stone carving project. Get your asses over here. Oh, you know what I can do? Since I don't give a shit about these guys, I'm gonna summon a purple sun on top of all of them. Because I don't care if they die. Pump wagons, get in there. Whee! And we'll summon our rogue idol on our reinforcement army over there. Uh-oh. Wah. This is getting real messy real quick. No, come around the long way. Grom, kick Cetra's ass. I'm gonna stay zoomed out for this because otherwise my PC is gonna be like, ah! Do I care about the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remaster? I care about it in that obviously a lot of people are very excited for it, so I'm really happy for those people, but I did not grow up with it, so I don't really care for my own interest. Like, I'm not gonna buy it. It's not a game I'm familiar with, but I know there's a lot of people to whom that game is like a holy grail. So I'm really, really excited for those people. That they get to have that piece of their childhood. Alright, Cetra the Imperishable just got. So now it's just a matter of having Grom finish off all this garbage. Oh, that War Sphinx is still alive. Never mind, there it goes. Spoke too soon. So much just garbage. Why do I keep the Grom burp? Because Grom's campaign revolves around you unlocking all of the dishes. So although Grom's burp is very, very, very powerful, I want to keep transitioning to new builds or new dishes so that I can get through the entire campaign. Hey, Lore Master, were Lizardmen your first main race? Yes. The reason I actually started with Lizardmen is because I was very young. I was a little kid, and when they first introduced the Lizardmen, I'll never forget. I walked into a Games Workshop store at my local mall, and my parents introduced me to the game because they saw like the models on display, and they were like, "Oh, this looks like something our stupid fat nerd of a son would like." I'm kidding. My parents love me. They're very nice. But they're like, oh, this looks like something, and I also was actually very skinny back then, now that I think about it. But college ruined me, I swear to God. But anyway, I keep getting off topic. Back then, when my parents took me into the store, the guy who ran it basically was walking me through all the different armies, helping me find an army to pick. And he was like, yeah, do any of these armies, like, speak to you? Like, do you see anything that, like, really invokes your imagination or whatever? Super nice guy. And I remember I saw the dragons, right? I saw the dragons, and I was like, oh, shit, dragons. Like, I love dragons. Because I was 10 years old. And so I was like, man, I want to play with the dragons. And he was like, oh, okay, so if you play as dragons, then you'll end up playing elves. So you could play high elves or dark elves or wood elves. But you'll play well. You'll play elves. And I was like, I really don't want to play as elves, though. Like, I did not like pansy elves even then. So he was like, oh, okay, you don't want to play as elves. Well, if you like dragons, you know, how do you feel about like a T-Rex? How do you feel about like a Tyrannosaurus Rex? And I was like, fucking awesome. And then he introduced me to the Lizard Man, because he was like, look, you could play as a T-Rex riding on another T-Rex, and that's like the entire army. And I fell in love with it, and the end. And then as I grew older, like, I fell in love with their lore and other stuff, but... Don't worry, I heard the Streamlabs. I'll check it out in just a hot second. And the crowd goes wild. Alright, let's see. Kiro, you need to go get the Sword of Cain on Grom. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be fun to do. About Gobbos and Snotlings. What about Scarsnake's pet Snotling? Dude, Scarsnake had a brilliant pet Snotling. Scarsnake deeply loved his pet Snotling. It's too bad it was murdered.
Swap them for something useful.
Yeah, the first Gobbla was actually a Snotling. He wasn't named Gobbla, but it was like Scarsnake's first true companion. And unfortunately, it was brutally murdered by one of Scarsnake's rivals, which made Scarsnake very upset. Alright, so we'll bust these rebels, and then we're good to go from there. I need to check how we're doing on time. Let's see. I have been streaming for 2 hours and 35 minutes, according to this. Is that right? Doesn't seem right. No, I've been streaming for 1 hour and 47 minutes. So that means I started at... Okay, so I started at 4 o'clock. Okay, so we have to stop at 7:15 p.m. Alright, chat. So whenever later on the stream, I inevitably forget that, and I go, what time do we have to stop? You're going to tell me 7:15 p.m. That's your job. You don't need to worry about when that is. You don't need to worry about when that is. That's just the number you have to remember. Which means we're still going for about... We still have an hour and 45 minutes left to stream.
That'll do, boys. That gets dead. Will it? Chop 'em up good and proper.
Alright. We got a new ingredient. What new ingredient did we just get? We got stinky fungi. Oh, okay. So no? Oh, we got wing leather. Nice. We got wing leather. Okay. I think that's what we got. That's good. Wing leather. So now, the next time we see a food merchant, we're going to start the food merchant challenges. Let's go up our combat tree next, I guess. Though I do want dodgy geezer, so I take less missile damage. Let's get nastier swigs, better night sneak in, and then I'm gonna fire you because I don't want to keep you. Goodbye. Because I know who I want my next lord to be, and it's not him. Daddy wants a goblin grape shaman on an Arachnarok.
What's this?
Steel technology. And our WA ends in 5 turns. Okay. We kind of want to speed to the WA ending. Grease's Goldtooth versus Kolek Suneater. Kolek would probably win that. Grease to defeat Kolek typically requires like maneuverability, and that is like the #1 thing Greases does not have going for him. More gold. Give me that building so I can start getting higher tier Gobbos. And I'm gonna ride my booty over here so I can start attacking Cetra's area. And then we want our hero to keep doing this. So, does anyone in chat here know who the goblin Git Guzzler is?
No one can stop Grom.
Do the Dreadfleet captains have enough lore to be in who would win? Yes. Why do I call myself Daddy? Because it's stupid and I think it's kind of funny. I never do it outside of streams, if that makes you feel better. Did they expand the map more in the DLC? They didn't make the map larger through the DLC, but they did add some new regions and some new provinces. I included them, and they also added a ton of new sub-factions. Like, there are Skaven everywhere now. I did a pretty hefty deep dive on it. If you go look at my channel, there's a video called, like, The New World, or, like, Changes to the Map, or something like that. And you can find all the info there. I need the food merchant to come back. Grom's self-proclaimed rival who destroyed Bugman's brewery. Good job. So, Git Guzzler is a supposedly large goblin who self-stylized himself as Grom's ultimate rival, right? And Grom the Paunch hates this guy. Like, Grom hates Git Guzzler. Because he just is a braggy little git that doesn't shut the hell up. Well, I am pleased to say that next turn, I'm about to show you guys Git Guzzler, because it turns out that Git Guzzler is in the game. And there's also a big secret reveal you're about to see of who the mysterious person is that's actually been beefing up Git Guzzler this entire time. A mysterious patron of sorts who has been empowering that nasty little gobbo. I have upset you greatly. Why have I upset you? I am the Senate. Wait, really? Yes, really. Let me just heal my army to full real quick, because we're going to have to fight him.
Now, what's this?
I'm also going to want a really good recipe. This one's okay, but I'd rather get a better one. Actually, I kind of don't want to waste the scrap. Yeah, we're fine. Do I think Duffskull the Shaman should be a legendary character for Skarsnik? Yes, I love Duffskull. Alright, you ready? Let's go fight Git Guzzler, chat. It's go time. Oh, we got the lucky banner. Oh, our WA finished. Nice. So our WA finished. So we got the Eagle Claw ingredient. And we finished a WA against a High Elf faction, which means we got the Phoenix Claw ingredient. Oh no, Eagle Talons is for completing the Axe of Grom. Oh no, Gobbo Legs. You get Gobbo Legs for completing a WA, which gives Berserk to all orcs, which is insane. And Phoenix Claw gives us fire arrows on our goblins, if we decide to do that. But look at that. Berserk for all orc infantry faction-wide. So think about that. That's for anyone that can't remember, that's the Norska infantry's base ability, except for it's on orcs. So Grom's Kitchen has something for everybody. High Elves already coming? Yes, they are. Anyway, time to fight Git Guzzler. There he is! Git Guzzler! And y'all are about to see he's actually kind of big. He's not massive, because obviously he overtook... Well, Grom will explain. As Grom prepares to squish Git Guzzler like the puny runt his scouts reveal that some other unknown night goblins have been spotted nearby. Turns out this soiree was all someone's complex plan to stoke up goblin rivalries. Who could it be? Who could be trying to lure Grom out and kill him by luring him out to fight Git Guzzler? Let's find out.
I've had enough chin-wagging with this Git. He's been hiding out here, bragging about how big he is. All just rumours. He's nothing. Look at his stupid axe. He's trying to make himself look bigger. He'll be even shorter once I cut him down to size and take back my axe. The lad's been saying they've seen some other gobbos skulking round here too. Best keep our eyes open. Guzzler's gonna get guzzled. There's only one king of the gobbos, and that's me! Alright then!
Alright, let's get Guzzler's ass. So this is Grom the Paunch's new map, which seems like it really takes place in the Marshes of Madness, but this is a really cool map. I like it a lot. Let's go, you gits! Look at his stupid hat! I know, but look how big he is! Normal goblin, get Guzzler. This guy's really big for a goblin. But he's not as big as me. Alright, let's let him have a volley. Yeah, he's feeling that. Go get him. We'll be right behind you. Is Get Guzzle a Kit Bash from Skarsnik? No, I believe he's just a regular goblin war boss that's been sized up. Charge! And he's already broken like the coward he is. And Rogato. Kill the giant. Oh, that bugged out. Normally you're only supposed to be able to do that once. Whatever, that's weird. I'm not gonna worry about it. Nice big purple sun. That blithering twit Skarsnik. Alright, here comes Skarsnik and all his boys. So yep, it was all Skarsnik all along. So you'll notice there's about to be a lot more goblins entering the battlefield. But I am not alone. One of my idiot allies has showed up with an army of nothing but squigs. Actually, let's send these guys this way because there's a bunch of spiders Skarsnik called over from that direction. We have to find Skarsnik, but we'll deal with him in a hot second. We want to get rid of this river troll hag first. Where is Skarsnik? There's Skarsnik! So even if you're playing on Vortex, you still have to deal with Skarsnik. Being the tricky little git that he is. Alright, Grom, let's go hunt him down. Show him who the true king of the Gobos is. Fucking exploding. Is that Git Guzzler? It is. Goodbye. Down goes to Git. As you can see, those Scar Snakes showed up with quite the little army. Fucking Ragnarok inbound. Grom, go kick his ass. Yeah, Scarsnake is actually the one who steals your axe. Scarsnake stole the axe of Grom and blamed it on Git Guzzler. Because Scarsnake is just a boss like that, and is the master trickster. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. You got Grom versus Scarsnake. Battle of the century. Because goblins are not friends. Scarsnake's got bonus versus large? He does. It hurts very badly, actually. But that's why we cheat, because we're goblins. I need to get, like, on his flank. Let's pull out so I can get my charge bonus. Oh my god! Dude, that, those Super Squigs, dude! Oh, the friendly fire from the Super Squigs! No! No, don't! End the battle! End the battle! No! Well, there went all my goblins. God damn it. That guy's supposed to be my ally. Shifty Squigbeard is a dumbass. Somebody kill him.
King never loses. There's good eating on them. Big scroller.
Alright, so we got the Axe of Grom, which is awesome, and gives us some new ingredients, and we also got the ability for killing Scarsnake.
Worship Grom.
Alright, so let's get Foe Seeker, and let's get Hard to Hit. Arcane Conduit. Bigger building, more gold, and I want a Goblin Big Boss. Alright, Grom, let's let you heal up for a bit, and we're actually going to get rid of these regular goblins and replace them with Nasty Skulkers, because Nasty Skulkers are just better. Any regiments of renown that I want? Do we have the Tifrabas yet? We don't. Oh, also our Wa ended, so we now have access to Lava Archer Spider Riders, and we have Super Squigs, so we can get those now, which is pretty nice. I don't really want any of these regiments for now yet, so I will just get 3 units. I will just get 3 units of Nasty Skulkers to be kind of our AP. Alright, looks like Eltharion has sent somebody here to mess with us. So we will deal with him in a hot second. Who is this?
I cannot rewrite reality.
Miradrin. Some kind of Archmage. Alright, we got Eagle Talons. Oh, we got Harpy Heads. Nice. So, Eagle Talons, this is hands down one of the best items. Because it gives all Goblin, not just Goblin Infantry, but all Goblin Archers, armor-piercing damage. So that includes Spider Riders, that includes everything you could think of. So let's make some Misty Mountain Broth, which is going to increase Grom's weapon damage by 100, give Grom armor sundering attacks, and of course, give us armor piercing. So now look at the AP damage on my look, my goblin archers have 43 armor piercing damage. 77 AP missile, or 77 missile strength on goblin archers. Because you have to remember, they're getting that AP damage, and then because of this upgrade I gave them, heavy ammo, the heavy ammo upgrade is giving them 400% additional AP. Those stack. So now I have almost 80 missile strength on goblins. It's beautiful.
Fatter than anyone.
That's a lot of damage. Alright, for our nasty skulkers, I'm just going to give them all plus 10 bonus versus infantry. For right now. I might give them the perfect vigor upgrade later, but I tend to prefer them just chunking through people. Oh, look, it's Rapunzel. That's interesting. The first time I've seen her come this far. Goblin howitzers. It might be a little busted. Dude, Grom's entire campaign is busted. Oh, yay, we got the merchant. Grom, get your ass over here. I want to do a cooking challenge so I can upgrade more. I can get better dishes. What are my predictions for the next DLC? I think the next DLC is either going to be Dwarves versus Skaven, Dwarves versus Vampire Counts, or Wood Elves versus Beastmen. It's going to be one of those, I think. Let's cook for the hag. So let's do a challenge. So the hag says, me loves a good pie, any kind of pie. So I need to make her something that's a pie. So let's make her a seafood quiche.
Quiche, quiche, whatever.
Oh.
Will eat it.
So fun fact, guys, a lot of people might not know this, but if you go through the recipe menu and you double click on any of the recipes, not only will it automatically throw in random ingredients for it, but Grom has unique voice lines for every single dish in the game, and he has about 3 unique voice lines for every single dish. For instance,
Seasoned with gobbo phlegm. Smells like troll farts. That'll do. Bird soup, innit? Full of flesh. Just how Grom likes it.
so it's really fun.
Seasoned with gobbo phlegm.
Let's get... Let's do monster goo to give our trolls monstrous disease. And then let's do hardshell crab. Yay! So now I have an enchanted cauldron, which now I could put 3 ingredients in every dish. Which means you can get even more powerful dishes, and of course you can unlock the dishes that require 3 ingredients. Why you gotta fail me, bro? Which do I think is the more fitting for Norse god to use for Tzeentch, the eagle or the raven? Traditionally, it's the eagle. Well, traditionally, it's actually the raven. But the reason I think they use the eagle in Total War is to make sure there's there's more of a space between the crow and the raven. Because I think if they use the raven and they also had the crow for Nurgle, some people I could see getting confused by that. So I think to make sure that there was a larger gap between them, they went with the eagle. But different tribes refer to the gods in different ways, so the eagle is acceptable. Oh my god, she's back already?
Divide.
Give me another challenge. I want a bigger cauldron. Cook for the hag. Me wants something with fishy chunks in it, a dish that needs 3 things.
To war.
So she wants a dish with 3 things that has fishy chunks. So let's make Ghost Crab Royale. To make Ghost Crab Royale, we need ectoplasm as the 3rd ingredient. We're going to need, I believe, something orange, like troll meat. And then we need something red, I think, like mushrooms. Nope, that's wrong. Is it blue? Yeah! So, Ghost Crab Royale gives Grom a flat 10% additional ward save, and it makes all goblins and night goblins faction-wide cause fear.
Yum.
Yeah! Okay, I now have a max tier cauldron. So now I could put 4 ingredients. And we unlocked a new super recipe. Fried squirrelfish. Delightful.
Whole world's gonna be Grom's.
Alright, let's go punch Cetra in the dick a little more.
Fine, Grom loose.
Let's go ahead and unlock Rachnik's Spider Claw. Can you only have 1 meal active at a time? Yes, you may only have 1 dish active at a time. I've gotten so good at that one. Okay, let's get the building so I can get chariots. That'll give us a max tier goblin big boss, and then let's get defenses in case somebody attacks us. Alright, and as soon as we get Rachnik, we'll start our second army.
What's this?
We need to challenge Eltharion to a cook-off. I don't think Eltharion would agree.
Grom's got a plan.
What do you want? War? Bring it. Oh, Rapunzel got killed. That's a shame. I would have liked to have slapped her. Not that I... never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking. Where's that shitty boss?
Who can I stand?
Visit her.
Big as an orc.
Grom. Thick-skinned. Let's get you some armor, my dude.
Floated and unstoppable.
Who's this?
Do not betray your king.
Whatever. I'm gonna
Grom
take this over so then I can start taking over to the north. And start building thy empire.
I'll start eating them mushrooms now.
Does Grom get a fancy porthole painting like the other lords? Yeah. Oh, look, he's attacking me and I have so few troops. Whatever will I do? It's not like Grom can basically solo that Tomb King army at this point. Spoiler, I totally can. Observe! Also, I'll send in my pump wagons because I don't really care if the pump wagons die. Actually, I don't really care if any of my guys die, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll leave our trolls out of it, though. I like my trolls. Let's go. What difficulty am I playing on? I'm on the second highest difficulty.
Chariots on its way.
Second highest difficulty for both, for battle and campaign. So, which I believe is hard battle difficulty and very hard campaign.
Glory to Grom!
Goblins, just defend the archers. Puke. Spirit Leech ought to deal with that. Is he really going all the way around? What a goober. Here, let's give them something to play with. Oh, don't forget the donations. That's a good point. I'll check those as soon as this fight's over. Thank you for the reminder. I'm not used to having to check that as frequently as I have been having to lately. Alright, we'll give Tomb Kings over there a playmate. Have fun! How close do I have to get? Good lord. I'm getting staggered by all this stupid archer fire. There we go. Grom, save her! Ooh. Get out of there! Good lord! No! Not my troll hag, you dick! Ah, I shouldn't have made her unbreakable. She just got stuck. Who's bigger, Grimgor or Grom? I believe Grimgor is larger. Oh, I'm mad now. Go kill those archers. Was she immortal? I don't think so. I think she was like... I think she either was like rank 19 or something, but it's not that big of a deal. Making a new River Troll Hag is not that difficult.
In charge! Going over now!
Snarly! You sure? Charge! Stickers ready!
Off we go! Let's have it! Whoa!
Come to daddy, trolls.
Right and ready! From the pole!
What do you want?
Looking for a scrap!
That's already!
Spread out.
Nasty skulkers!
You get rid of all these archers. The archers are like the most dangerous thing out there.
Nasty skulkers!
Get your asses over here.
From the pole!
Nasty skulkers!
Unleash the trolls. I want those chariots gone.
Goblins.
No, the idle magic item is a quest item, so it's not possible to lose it, even if the character dies.
Running.
Pump wagon's doing work.
Here from God.
What? Stickers ready.
The old time.
Gonna activate my axe, so I have sundering attacks. Cut down their armor and have the archers finish them off.
From the fact. Lord
Yeah, that's what I thought, you bastards.
Let's do this.
Unstoppable.
No more Tomb Kings. What does paunch even mean? A paunch is like a fat stomach. It's like a beer belly, yeah. Now I'm just mad my troll died.
There's good.
Yep, she was killed. Ah, man, that's a bummer. It's okay, we'll make a new one. So in light of that, we'll wait on defenses. Build me a troll building so I can get a new one.
From the Paunch.
And we'll get that building fully upgraded so she'll be very high level. Man, I still haven't unlocked the Teeth Rabbas. Give me the Wolf Rider units. And then give me one of these and one of these for right now.
Two ones. Boom.
So we've got about an hour left.
Boss of them night goblins.
Let's see. Eagle Talons I already have, so let's do another cooking challenge. So now, since we have a max tier cauldron, all the future cooking challenges will instead give us 150 scrap and 5,000 gold. So she wants a spicy burger. Oh, I can't actually make a spicy burger yet. I could make a stinky burger, though. She's okay with a stinky burger. So for a burger, we want fishy shrooms.
Fish kicks in a
But we need to
bun.
use stinky fungi,
Lovely.
hard shell crab. Let's do regeneration and armor piercing. Boom. So that's going to give us 5,000 gold and 150 scrap.
Gobbo war.
Hey, Town Spartacus! Thanks for the weird super chat thing. And we can upgrade these units. Let's give the Moon Howlers 15% extra speed and 15 extra armor. And we'll give these guys combat skin sacks, which reduces their reload time by 25%, meaning they'll shoot a lot faster. Lore Master, hug me. I could if I would, buddy. I could if I would. I would if I could. There we go.
Fatter than any.
Alright, let's get up to... Let's keep healing for a
The
minute.
Goblin King.
Get water flasks.
Now's the time. I use my most
We're trying to get this Night Goblin Shaman to rank 15, because that's going to unlock another ingredient for us. Let's keep getting more unique dishes. So what's a dish we haven't done yet? Pizza. How do we make pizza? We need something orange, and then something yellow, I think. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Here we go.
Hurry up. Grom's gut is eating itself.
great and powerful.
No, it's not, you big baby. Shut up. Get out of here. Kind of lame how you can only have one trophy active at a time. Well, the trophies are, like, stupidly strong if you get a good one. Oh, we got Rachnic's Spider Claw. Awesome. And we've got the largest tier big boss building, so we can go ahead and unlock him. Workshop. Wait. Oh, no, I need the technology for it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. We want to get up to big unbeta bosses for that +5 recruitment rank for new lords. Then we'll get them. Okay, Wood Elves are getting a little close to my territory, but that's okay. We'll deal with that in due time.
Whoever's there is
I'm gonna start just conquering territory.
ransacked your goods.
Little war ready. What's this?
Ah, one more turn and we'll have a level 15 big boss, which will be sexy.
Gonna conquer the world.
Oh, donations. Thank you. Alright, so catching up, we've got Kiro Haas. Get Gullers, just 3 normal gets standing on top of one another boss. Absolutely. Explains how he's so big. There's actually more Night Goblins hidden in his hat. Maybe that's how Night Goblins keep their hats standing up straight. New Hag. Oh, I was supposed to get a Goblin Big Boss for my army. Ooh. I really like that +5 campaign movement.
What you want?
We're going to put you on a Wolf Stalker for additional campaign line of sight, and then we'll put 2 points in Scavenge, and this guy's going to come join Grom.
As you get sworn,
I'm going to punch this guy.
that gets who
Get out of my house. Yes, I know, we're almost out of turns, but that's okay. We'll go check out Mortal Empires for the remaining time. Orc Boss! Thanks so much for becoming a member, my dude. Really appreciate the support from one of the mods. But hey, at least you can use all the new, you can use all our badass emotes. Because here on YouTube, we actually have a surprisingly good emote selection. Because Twitch only lets me have one, because Twitch hates me. Alright, so we got access to the glowing shrooms, which is really good if you like magic-centric armies. Let's get a new dish. Let's make nuggets and slime. Which I think is green and red? No, that's wyvern stew. Is it yellow? Yeah, nuggets and slime is green and yellow. Green spores and regen.
Yum! Get
Yeah.
in Grom's guts.
There we go. We've got heavyweight war boss, so more buffs for Grom and his army.
Mr. Stabby.
Mr. Stabby. Alright, cool. Do I know anything about the new greenskin hero? No. I do not. I know as much as you guys do. Who is physically stronger, Grimgor or Krokgar? In a pure, like, arm wrestling, I would probably put my money on Grimgor. Oh, the Tifrabbas. Yay. I really like using the Tifrabbas in Grom's army. Because Grom just feels like he should have lots of wolf chariots. Being that he rides a wolf chariot himself. Give me that chariot armor.
Big as an orc.
Give me the big lads so I can get my trolls to be better.
Whole world's gonna be Grom strong. Grom's done enough. The greater.
We'll send the big boss over to trigger the hag. Harpy heads, already have that. We'll do a challenge. Slurpee and Soupy with hollow bones. Alright, so to get hollow bones means wing leather. Wing leather has the hollow bones ability. You want something slurpy and soupy, so let's try wyvern stew. Wyvern stew is green and red. And then we'll toss in some hard-shell crab and regeneration. Nailed it! Alright.
Yes, boss.
As I've had a lot of practice with the troll hags challenges, if you can't tell. Are orcs jealous of Grom? No, it's more that orcs don't take Grom very seriously until he kicks the shit out of them. I guess I should chase off these wood elves, huh?
When I get there, gonna stab. Moving. Just go.
Grom, let's get rid of a unit. Let's drop an archer unit.
Orc Slayer.
What? No more.
We'll add him to our army.
Spell time.
You're just gonna keep stealing technology until the sun goes down. Or blows up, rather. What does Wyvern Stew do for me? It gives Grom Unbreakable and Frenzy. Alright. How easy is it to defend against a Wa? So Was are very spooky to go up against when the AI is using a Wa. But generally the way you defend against an AI Wa is you can either use the ambush stance, you can use lightning strike, or you can lure them to a settlement so that you have the walls to protect you. Because the thing about Wa armies is Wa armies are usually made up of like trash tier infantry, and there's just a lot of them. It does make them very difficult to deal with in open field battles, though. Oh, it's Prince Emmerich. Alright, well, we're just going to kick his ass.
What you want? Best
Come join my army.
This is absurd.
You're absurd. Any other dishes I want to cook right now? I have not gotten spider egg yolk yet. Oh, I can make elven foie gras. Foie gras. To make elf foie gras, you need eagle talons. Then I think orange and red. Yeah! Elven foie gras. I assume I'm saying that wrong. And then I want heart shell crab. This one is amazing if you're about to recruit a new army. Because if you're about to recruit a new army, you get this, and it gives you +4 recruitment rank for all units faction-wide. And -2 recruitment at global recruitment. So it's just really, really good. And next turn, we will be hiring Rachnick Spiderclaw, so that's nice. Oh, wait, no. I want you maxed out on that blue tree, my dude.
Another day, another triumph. Got it?
How much culinary finesse does the average greenskin have? Virtually none. Oh no, I do not have a garrison to speak of here. And these do not have fanatics. Whatever, we're almost out of time anyway on this campaign. Lord recruitment rank +5.
Chop 'em out. Grom.
Am I allowed to show Emmerich in battle? I think I am. I think I'm just not allowed to show his campaign. Oh yeah, I totally can't because we were able to show Emmerich in battles yesterday. HEG Vu, thanks for coming by, my dude. Can Scarstick and Grom be buddies? Absolutely. And if you're playing the Mortal Empires campaign, you can actually do that. Actually, so, guys, I think we're actually going to go ahead and call it right here on the Grom Vortex campaign. Let's go check out Mortal Empires. That sound okay? We've got about an hour left. Let's go play Mortal Empires for an hour. Curse Fanatic, I have not looked at it yet. Sorry, my dude. Please do resend it to me, and I'll check it out later today. Alright, so we're done there. Let me check this real quick. Crazy C4, thanks for the tip, my dude. This is the closest we'll get to a Halfling Master Chef? Maybe. Kiro Haas, another $5 tip. It's almost as if this DLC was custom made for me as a chef and a Total War fan. Yeah, those dishes are so fucking gross. I kind of hope there are people that do cooking challenges.
We must preserve this world.
Goblin King.
All right.
For now and ever.
Oh, I was only on hard campaign. Oops, let's bump that up to very hard. And let's just hop right in. We've got about an hour. Having grown weary of binge banqueting and lazing about on his spoil heaps, the massive lump of gobbo known as Grom the Paunch dreams of conquest once more. The lands of men have not been spared the Goblin King's recently reignited ambitions for ruination, and now he finds himself at Massive Orkel, a low-lying mountain range at the heart of Bretonnia, previously dominated by orcs. Having slain every rival war boss in the area, he prepares to cast his gluttonous attentions onto the wider world.
Grom the Paunch, O ye of the mighty gut, greatest of all
Mighty gut.
goblins. Your war burgeons once more, but the boys' morale is low, and they will need you.
Yeah, whatever. Everyone can watch your shit later. Alright, so here we are in Bretonia. And Grom actually does have a very, very fast Mortal Empires campaign if you want to bull rush it. All you have to do for his short campaign victory is take like a decent number of settlements, have a wall ready to go, destroy Yivres, have 5 of these super units, and get 10,000 gold from raiding by the end. And that's it. You're done. The Russianator highlighted message. Hey, how's it going? Could you give me some backstory into Emmerich? Oh my gosh. So the long and the short version of that, like who is Emmerich? The TLDR for that is that Emmerich is the only true Dragon Prince of Caledor left. Which Emmerich is he's a Prince of Caledor, which is like they are like one of the most royal and arrogant, I guess for lack of a better word, factions in all of Ulthuan, which is saying something. And on top of being very, very arrogant, they, of course, are the place where all the dragons originate from. And Emmerich is one of the few who is able to still tap into what's known as the Dragon Song, which is something that basically allows the Elves of Ulthuan to communicate with their dragons and form like a almost psychic bond with them. And Emmerich's is a colossal star dragon who's very, very old by the name of Menathnir. And Menathnir is a big deal dragon. He's probably one of the oldest and most powerful dragons that is still awake, because most of the other dragons have fallen into like a permanent slumber. And Emmerich's obsession at this point is that all Emmerich cares about is trying to find a way to reawaken the dragons. Like, he has become all too keenly aware that the dragons have fallen into a virtually permanent sleep, and his goal is to find a way to wake them back up. So to figure out, A, why they've fallen asleep in the first place, and B, to awaken all of the most powerful and ancient primordial dragons and return them to the world. That's his whole concept. The gamble feature is bugged? I don't think it is. Maybe it is. If it is, it's totally slipped past my notice, but like I rarely paid that much attention to it. I'll have to double check it. I'll do some experimenting with it later tonight, and if it is bugged, I'll be sure to pass on the word to Creative Assembly. That being said, y'all will not have to wait long to see like Emmerich's campaign stuff. It is closer than you think. Okay, we've got the spiky roller just running over peasants. Goblins, take out that trebuchet. Trolls, let's go support Grom. If you could vomit on these boys, I'd appreciate it. It's their fetish! Bretonians seem like they'd be into that, right? Or at least they're peasants. Well, let's have her deal with these mounted yeomen. Ooh, this lord hurts. Stone trolls, kick his ass. Me too, Russian. Me too, Russianator. Me too. Sotek, why do I make these jokes? I don't know. Alright, we'll have Grom just chase down what he can. Yeah, screw it. Time's of the essence. Tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. Not quite tomorrow, Mateus. This is Mortal Empires. Kills notes, the River Troll and the River Troll hag and the actual River Trolls have the same ability. Overwhelming Odor. It's the same for both of them. So it does not stack. Oh wait, no, not that. This. For those who are joining us just now, do keep in mind that I like to use a small mod that just makes it where you get 2 skill points on Lords only whenever they level up. That's just a mod I really like to use. But that's the only one I'm using that influences gameplay. Alright, we sacked a Bretonnian settlement, which does give us ocean clams, because you get ocean clams from Bretonnian settlements. So let's go ahead and cook it.
The sloppier the better.
And, yeah.
The Goblin King never loses.
Are River Troll hags so powerful of casters in the lore? River Troll hags are reasonably powerful casters. They are not something to be... They are not pushovers. I think it's believed that because they tend to... Oh, we got that a little late. Because they tend to just, like, lie in the murk at the bottom of lakes where there's, like, a lot of death and corpses and, like, the nasty, disgusting homes that they keep in the mires and swamps and lakes of the world, they tend to, like, accumulate in all of that death energy, and it eventually builds up to the point where it allows them to cast the magic, naturally. If we get Chaos Wars, any thoughts on who the Legendary Lords will be? Probably the leading characters are Iron Hand and... okay, we don't want to do that just yet. I want to get enough scrap to get to 50. I guess we could go punch a hole in Paravon. Pot off hole. More gobos. Infinite gobos. But, oh, yeah, for the Chaos Dwarves, if they do Chaos Dwarves, which they almost certainly will, one of the Legendary Lords is absolutely going to be the guy from Tarmakon, whose name I'm blanking on right now. Drasoath the Ashen. Drasoath the Ashen will 100% be one of the characters we get. The other one... that's kind of tough. The other one's probably going to be Iron Hand, who's like the ultimate prophet. He's like the religious and cultural leader of the Chaos Dwarves. Does Grom have a unique scrap upgrade like the other Legendary Lords? I don't think so. No, I don't think Grom has a unique scrap upgrade, but Grom does have his Cauldron system, which requires scrap. Like, in a pure campaign setting, Grom is hands down the strongest greenskin faction, due to the dishes he can cook. Do I think that the Skaven markings on the logo in the Grom and the Paunch announcement are meaningful? No, I do not. I do not think that the scratching... The Skaven marked logo means that the next DLC is going to be Skaven. I think they just... I think whoever makes the logo, or makes the trailers, just, like, has a folder with, like, logos and they just grab it and throw it on there. I don't think they do that on purpose. I don't think they're trying to signal, like, oh, it's Skaven next. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Alright, let's go kill all the mounted yeomen.
Moving fast! Gonna kill him! No stopping! Running! We is gobos! Let's do this! Gonna kill him! Help him out!
Oh, those are knights. Yeah, I see you in there, Grail Knights. Where's my pump wagon? Pump wagon! Get on these Grail Knights. Ew, a wind blast. Prophetess, go kill her. Archers, focus the foot squires. Troll hag, let's start spirit leeching these Grail Knights. Just want to melt their leadership as much as possible. If we could get a wall off, we'd be in a much better position. Ignore the Grail Knights. Need y'all back up here in this big fight. Go support Grom. Man, those Grail Knights are nasty this early in the campaign. Oh, I'm trying to get Grom out of here, but it's gonna be hard.
Going over now.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, let's go.
Kill them, dude.
Freedom! Oh, those are mounted yeomen.
Shifting it.
The tide is turning!
Wonderful.
See if I can get her out of here to get another vomit attack in.
Wonderful.
Okay, Grom, chase the foot squires. Trolls, come with me. Let's get rid of all these archers. Oh, we got river trolls. Okay, they shattered. Awesome. Trolls, just focus the foot squires. Grom, let's get rid of these archers. Let's throw up on these Knights of the Realm. Wall. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Get over here. Fight them. God, I love having trolls with missile resistance. It is like trolls with actual armor, missile resistance of 30% and 25% magic resist is such a damn blessing. It's so good. Drop this on these guys. Alright, we got this. Oh. Ugh. Woo! All right, I'll hand it those Bretonnians. They messed us up pretty good, but we did come out on top. Goblins, chase down the foot squires. Let's get rid of all of their. Okay, I want that paladin dead. Let's vomit on the knights errant. Man, look at the arc on that. Good lord. Okay, I want you to go after her. Okay, Grom, good job. Let's bring you up here to deal with these foot squires running away. Wish those river trolls would rally. They could actually be really, really useful right now. Luckily, Grom is like freakishly fast, so he's really good for catching fleeing units. Speed up time a little bit. Ooh, that uphill is nasty. Go, Grom, go. Go, Grom, go. Yeah, okay. We just wanted to get them down a little bit. See if we can get these archers. Ah, no, they're gonna get away. Might be able to catch something over here. Here, trolls, 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 trolls. Trolls, get them. Grom, let's get what's left of these archers. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to catch any of these guys, but that's okay. Should be able to get some of these last stragglers. It's 8 for Spirit Leech. Ooh, boy. Come on, give Daddy a Spirit Leech. Yeah, take that. Some nice free damage right at the end there. Won't kill her, but it'll get her really, really low. Alright, awesome. Do Fimir and River Trolls fight a lot being swamp dwellers? Oh yeah, I'm sure they clash very, very often. Who is Egil Stiersborn? Stiersborn. Oh, is he the bad guy from the Bretonnia series? There's a set of books Black Library released called Knight Errant, Questing Knight, something else, and then like Grail Knight, if memory serves. And there's like a big bad guy in that. Let's go for the troll upgrade. And I think that's who Stiersborn is he's in that book as like the main baddie.
Hack 'em to pieces.
Black Tooth's head in a jar, which gives us the ability to summon a big old Colossus. Awesome. We lost our pump wagon. It's not a big deal. Sack it! Awesome job.
Ransack the gates.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let's hire some more gobos. Knight of the Realm. That's the one I forgot. Yes, it was Knight Errant, Knight of the Realm, Questing Knight, Grail Knight. Yes, the series.
Big enough to stop it.
Win 3 battles. Okay.
Unkillable Grom. They're dead.
Goodbye,
murder.
Paravon.
Don't want us Grom's done enough. Orc Slayer.
Alright, so there's a dead faction. And now we got down to size, which giving bonus to large for all goblins is going to be a godsend, since we have to fight a bunch of Bretonnians in the early campaign.
Whole world's gonna be Grom.
Let's go ahead and combine most of our goblins.
Worship Grom.
And then we'll just recruit more goblins. I need to make a dish. Give me green spores and ocean clams, so we can make fishy shroom burgers. Nice. That'll further Blacktooth's quest line. There a new Who Would Win series? Not yet, but there will be in the near future. We actually did have a Who Would Win between Grom and
Your
Greasus.
prestige grows.
Nice. So for those who enjoy the Who Would Win series, we did have a matchup between Grom the Paunch and Greasus Goldtooth, if you want to go check that out. That was either the last episode or the one before last. I hate when you get a follower and not an item for those. Can't get the troll building yet. Okay, let's get a garrison. And let's get a goblin big boss. Is Grom a better goblin lord than Skarsnik? Grom is better for goblins. Skarsnik is better for night goblins and squigs. Though I do hope they... If there's one thing I would like them to do with Skarsnik is I do hope Skarsnik gets the ability to make squigs even better than he already does. I do find Skarsnik's squig upgrades to be a little wanting, personally. Oh, my back. Ugh. You want Nystra and Arahan for the Sisters of Twilight for Wood Elves? Me too, dude. Nystra and Arahan are absolutely my favorite Wood Elf characters. Yeah, we got the money. Alright, let's visit the food merchant. I will buy harpy heads, yes. Nice. Then we're going to recruit. Let's get some nasty skulkers. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay.
Grom wants these trees stomped.
Hey, Johnny Hegan, how you doing? MVB, yeah. Although I really like doing Legendary Lord videos, they do take a ridiculous amount of time because to say that I do deep dives on them is like a grotesque understatement. And I kind of put myself in a corner because I really wanted to do everything from Carrick 8 Peaks, but I have had a very hard time motivating myself to finish the Queek Headtaker video. And I have been, like, forcing myself not to work on anything except Queek. So it's just kind of turned into, like, an endless barrage of struggles. One of these days I'll get it out. I've been having a really hard time with that video. The script for it, just like writer's block. I wish you could have Grom not on the chariot. You suck with chariots. I mean, Grom is really good on a chariot for being stuck in battle. Like, you can leave him in a fight and he's fine because he has regeneration and he has really good animations for hitting everybody around him. Alright, let's go piss off the Fey Enchantress.
Grom the Slayer. Gorkin. Grom.
We're doing okay on money, so let's just raise it. Because I'm just trying to stockpile scrap at this point. Another point, Soul Blight. She is probably going to come down here and be all pissed off in a second. Has Sotek done a video on Nagash? No. No, I have not yet. Dude, do you know how much lore there is to Nagash? Like, good God. Like, I will do Nagash. Don't you worry. It will happen. But Nagash has like 4,000 years of lore to him. And he's super busy for all. Oh, we got the Armor of Destiny. Ooh. That's a nice thing to get early. Yeah, there's just like an unholy amount of lore to Nagash. I don't even like to think about it. It's like, Nagash was already one of those characters that I would be like, oh man, that guy's got a lot of lore. And then they released a trilogy of books on him. Whose video would be longer, Nagash or Sigmar? Nagash. Nagash would be longer than Sigmar's. Because Sigmar has a very detailed life, but Sigmar only was around for like 60 years. Whereas Nagash was around a lot longer before he died the first time. And Nagash has died like 3 times. And every time he dies, it's like a whole ordeal. And it's a lot. There's a lot to Nagash. Okay, I think the Fey Enchantress is up here, so let's chase her. Also, one thing I'm happy to say is that Grom is the best character in the game for killing the Wood Elves. So if you hate Wood Elves and you want to just burn their forest down and just laugh as there's nothing they can do about it, play Grom. Just get a Waaagh going, have like a massive army of goblins with really high armor and silver shields, and you will just curb stomp Athel Loren, and it feels amazing. Oh, good lord. It's a lot of archers.
Another day, another.
What's my PC setup like? Freddie Smith, I believe if you go to the description of the live stream and scroll down, you'll find your information there. How did Sigmar end up in the Vortex? When he died, apparently when Sigmar died, Tzeentch like grabbed his soul and chucked him into the Vortex. That was the only explanation we got on that. And Games Workshop was like, that's all you get, deal with it. That was still one of the strangest things that happened in the end times. Sigmar coming back was so unnecessary. Like, it wasn't like super mishandled. I just found it very unnecessary. I wish it had just been like Karl Franz and Volton just being badasses. Like maybe have Volton be the mortal incarnation of Sigmar, which is basically what he was supposed to be anyway, and just have Karl Franz be himself. And then when the world blows up, like then Sigmar takes over. But no, they had to make Sigmar the main character because Age of Sigmar, and it was the whole thing. I'm gonna try not to talk about it. All right, Cold. Cold, Cold. It sounds like I need to send you a. It sounds like I need to send you a message, or a email or something when I get a text, a phone call, whatever. When I get out of this. Run away! What channel do I read? Killer Run, I read both. Twitch tends to be a lot slower, so I kind of just glance at it, but I have both of them open on half screen on my second screen. Trolls, gobos, go kick ass and stuff in my name. By the way, if any of y'all want to know who that mysterious cold guy is in chat, although I'm technically not legally allowed to say this according to the US government, I'm going to go ahead and say it. The reason I'm the lore master of Sotek is that I actually had an illegal experiment that worked, where I was able to very briefly open a portal to the Warhammer world, and unfortunately I haven't been able to recreate it, but in that brief moment I was able to tear open a portal and a single dwarf came through, and that's who Cold is. Because he is simply a Warhammer dwarf in our world, which is probably why his body like hates our dimension so much, and he struggles with illness. But good lord, is he the most tenacious, stubborn, and sometimes hateful man I've ever met in my life. Love him though. I'm gonna kill all these archers with a burp. And boop! Wasted! 200 archers died instantly. William, I would never, ever live stream a Legendary Lord or a character featurette video. The amount of times that I would, like, stumble because I'd get distracted by some stupid shit instead of finishing what I was talking about would drive people mad. Like, there would be people committing suicide in the chat. Because I would be, like, getting so off topic constantly that it would just never end. It would be like the leading cause of death globally for a good couple hours. I'm saying he's an alcoholic. I don't think he's an alcoholic, but he does make his own mead and do other stuff like that from home. Oh, that missed. It kind of hit. This one's for Mark.
Chariot's on its way. Shifting it.
Ugh, man, I'm getting a headache. No scrap upgrades on my boys. Killaron, I have not unlocked scrap upgrades for goblins just yet. Because we restarted a campaign. So we spent a bunch of hours in the Vortex campaign, but I was only allowed to go to turn 60. But, and we hit that margin, so now I'm playing Immortal Empires. Is Grom casting a spell? No. So, Johnny, certain dishes give Grom different buffs. And the fishy burger gives Grom the ability to burp. And he burps rotten fish breath, and it counts as Wind Blast. Does Nagaroth have a severe homeless problem? Not really. They're pretty good about constantly keeping their slaves in places. Kill 1,000 enemies in battle. Will do. Let's get Go Fasta so we can get the upgrades for goblins. Oh no, I want on second thought. Never mind. Well, yeah, let's get that first. I don't need Vanguard goblins just yet. Slimy Shanks.
Scared of getting your metal? Hack 'em to pieces.
Good lord. Whoop the crap out of him, and it's still like, you might be able to beat him.
Grom's gonna conquer these kings.
Let's build... So we got the garrison. We're going to be able to get stone trolls from the stone troll quarry. And we'll get the regular troll building later. I don't want to get it just yet. So let's just get, let's get this building so I can get, like, goblin wolf chariots. Time to see Grom get wrecked by wood elves. Dude, Grom curb stomps wood elves. Grom is such a nightmare for wood elves that it's not even funny.
Grom always wins. Remember it.
Do I want to be friends with Skarsnik? I do, but the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to go kick the crap out of him and make Skarsnik bow to me. I'm going to force Skarsnik to be my friend. How much time is left? I've got about 20 minutes left. Is Sigmar happy? No. No, Sigmar is not happy. Sigmar would only be happy if he was able to, like, wipe chaos from the world and kick the shit out of all the greenskins that ever existed.
We're having these kids for supper.
And making sure that Nagash, like, stayed permanently punted.
Gorkenmore wants some change.
Huh. That's a little weird. Can Grom use the underway stance? Yes. All greenskins can.
But sure.
I really hope that they give Skarsnik the ability to ambush stance when he's normal. I want Skarsnik to have the same attack stance that the Skaven do, where he has a chance to ambush you whenever he attacks. I really think that would help set Skarsnik apart. Chaos Corruption? Sure. Oh, we can Wa now. Awesome. So when we want to Wa an Elven faction, because I cannot, one of the ingredients, this one, Phoenix Claws, you can only get Phoenix Claws by successfully Wa'ing an Elf faction. So we're going to Wa against Durthu. And he's going to like it.
Dead. Grom always wins. Remember it.
Let's get one more tower. Why does Mazda Mundi have -10 to all relations? Because Mazda Mundi is kind of a bastard. The problem with Mazda Mundi is he's such a massive believer in the Great Plan that he finds all other races and folks in violation of it, and he tends to use violence to solve that issue. So most people don't like Mazda Mundi very much because Mazda Mundi is completely uncompromising in his views of how the world should be. So it is fitting for him not to have good diplomacy with a lot of factions, at least at the start. Okay, let's put all this scrap to work. Upgrade my goblins, upgrade my goblins. I really like scrap armor, if you couldn't tell. We'll get our nasty skulkers to have perfect vigor. And our archers are going to have armor piercing. That's the way I like it. Beautiful.
Gonna squish her. Grom always wins.
Garden of Metal just shared a clip of your goblin archers one-shotting a lord, and I let out a very scary laugh. Oh, that's nice. Rabs, thank you very, very much for the $5 tip, my dude. Appreciate it. Thank you. No message with it. Mazda Mundi is Frog Hitler. Well, he's not quite purely... Well, if you're Skaven, or Chaos, or Beastman, or Undead, or anything that falls under those categories, then yeah, I guess, kinda. But he is trying to save the planet from, like, dark abomination gods that are there to devour the souls of all the living. So... I don't think he's quite as bad as Hitler. You know, honestly, probably the closest Warhammer character to Hitler is honestly probably Nagash. Like, Nagash legitimately wants to just end all life so that he can be in control of everything and everything will be perfect and flawless. And he is just the worst. Like, Nagash has no chill. Alright, let's take the city. And then burn it down. Your arrows mean nothing to me. Has the Order Tide been turned down a bit? Yeah, I don't think the Order Tide is as bad as it was. It's still kind of bad, but it's not as bad. Arrows hurt. Arrows hurt. Ooh, Grail Guardians. Don't mind me. Just gonna deal with them. Man, I cannot wait for the Siege rework for Game 3. I really hope they do a good job with that. I need to make a video on it about like what all I would like to see. Because I do have some, I think I've got some really good ideas on how to fix it. Yeah, it was close. Good enough. Goblins into the towers. Please tell you my siege ideas. It's gonna be better for a video format. It's a lot of stuff. And I can already tell my voice is kind of like on the fringe of going, so I need to try and conserve my voice a little bit. Got a little bit of an edge to it. Hey, Bretonnians, catch! Good catch! Love that body slam animation, it's so good. Man, I really wish they would. If there's one thing I would like to see, I really hope they update the Bretonnian generic lords so that they have lances instead of swords. I would love that so much. I always found it weird they had swords. But now that Emmerich has a lance, like we now have lance animations, I would love to see that change at some point. That probably wouldn't be for a long time, but it would be worth it. I probably shouldn't burp. I'm gonna hit my own guys. Which name for a character in the game do I feel was the least inventive by Games Workshop? The laziest character ever named by Games Workshop is every character from 3rd edition back. Like, there used to be a skeleton wight named Michael Jackson, who is just Michael Jackson from the Thriller video. He was like one of Heinrich Himmler's ultimate lieutenants. Games Workshop really used to not try. I think the laziest names that have survived into the modern canon, though, probably the worst one is honestly Lord Croak. But Lord Croak I forgive, because I just love him so much. But his name is terrible. Like, I love him in spite of his name. Tic-Tac-Toe is pretty bad. There used to be a lizardman character named Teeny Weeny. Lizardman used to have a ton of really goofy characters. Hey, Ulap player, I'm doing good. What's Grom's unique Wa do? Grom's unique Wa gives regeneration to all of his guys. All allies get regen. Yeah, there used to be Obi-Wan. Yep. Obi-Wan Kenobi used to be a character. Games Workshop was not inventive for a very long time. They just didn't try for a long time. Tic-Tac-Toe is pretty bad. Well, let's get spiky skin on Grom. Oh, I don't have enough scrap. No! Alright, I'm going to declare a wall on Durthu here in just a hot second.
Told you we'd win, boys.
Yep, Tic-Tac-Toe is pretty bad. 10 in 1. 10 in 1. A lot of things were just straight up, like, flat out stolen. A lot of the gods, yeah. Is there a particular reason why my army mostly consists out of goblins? Because the buffs that Grom the Paunch gives to goblins are freaking insane. Like, Grom the Paunch makes goblins like a god tier unit. Or, unit. Because he gives them physical resistance and bonus versus large. And makes their melee attack and leadership and their melee defense like literal god tier. And once you get Grom up to rank 10, you can get them to have almost 80 armor. So they have more armor than most like mid to elite tier infantry, which is pretty sexy if I do say so myself. Anything I can get that I really want? Oh, we can get wolf chariots. Daddy wants wolf chariots. I don't want anything that's going to take me 2 turns to recruit. So just give me 2 wolf chariots. Oh no, I forgot to wah. Oh well, we'll do it next turn. You're welcome, Big Bad Grey Wolf. It's like Nurgle. Nurgle is not original at all. Like, Nurgle is like a dark god, or like a god in general, is like one of the oldest. I don't even know where it originates, but I know it's like super fucking old. Oh. Dang it. I hate when I get that crash. There's a crash you can sometimes get where, like, you go to click on the wah button and it'll crash the game. It's very rare, but it can happen, and it's just kind of annoying. But that's okay. We can just launch immediately back into it. Because we'll just do continue campaign. Does Tinenwan pronounce his name Tehinawin? Yes. When they did the voice recordings for Tinenwan, Tinenwan, they made him sound a little more authentic. Nurgle is Mesopotamian? Yeah, something like that. In the new update, you can see how much you can heal. Does the same go for damage spells? I don't believe so. I don't think it gives you any specifics on damage for spells, but you do get specifics on healing now, yeah. I wah so hard that I broke the game. Yeah. There we go. So we're gonna wah against Durthu, who's ranked 26, so we'll get a nice little thing out of that. Okay, so we are now wahing. And we're going to let our wah build up to a 20 stack, and then we'll go punch Durthu in the face. How is the River Troll Hag? Will she be competitive? Yes. In multiplayer, the Giant River Troll Hag is insane. Because she has Mither, which is basically Rune of Wrath and Ruin, except for it's on a fear-causing, regenerating, monstrous-sized character who's good at fighting. She has Throg's Vomit ability, which does a ton of damage, and is quite frankly very overpowered on her. And she also has the Lore of Death, which is one of the best lores in the game. So yeah, I would say that she is very competitive and is kind of broken as shit. Look at all that money we're stealing from the elves. Mwah, mwah, mwah. This game has multiplayer. Isil Tech Priest, the multiplayer for this game is a very, very vibrant and busy community. Like, we have a tournament about once every season called the Everchosen, where, like, there is a group of 8 players who are the best of the community, and they fight for very significant cash prizes. And it's a ton of fun. I highly recommend anybody to check it out. It is actually one of the announcers for the event is yours truly. I travel all the way over to England for that. I travel over to England and I hang out with the developers of Creative Assembly to help that come to fruition, and it's a ton of fun. But there are VODs of that on YouTube if you'd like to check it out. You can just go type in Everchosen Tournament, and you can watch the first one all the way to the most recent one, which I think was the 4th or 5th one. But it's a lot of fun. And it's crazy. It's crazy. How is Tehinawin doing with his carpal tunnel? He still has it. And I will tell you guys, oh, I want that. How do I get that? Destroy. Oh, destroy. Awesome. Okay, so we'll get the Talisman of Preservation by beating up Durthu. I love it. I was going to do that anyway. I love being rewarded for things I was already going to do. That's like my favorite thing in the universe. This army is getting bigger very, very slowly. Alright, let's start making our way over towards his big old tree. Come out and fight me, Treebeard! With a sword. Angry Treebeard with a sword. How do the greenskins fare against Athelloren, the lore usually? Greenskins are one of the greatest threats to Athelloren. Just because when they show up in such absurdly massive numbers, and they just tend to chop down and burn everything in front of them. So for the Wood Elves, it's kind of an absolute nightmare scenario, because there are so many greenskins that it's difficult for them to face them in open battle. But greenskins are also so destructive and so not give a shit about extreme losses in other scenarios like that, that they're kind of able to just push through all of Athel Loren with just complete impunity, which causes quite a few problems.
Lord of the Glade.
I'm going to need to make a really special dish, I think, if I have enough scrap. What's with the So the carpal tunnel is a joke that the character, Tenenhuan, carries his plaque. Oh, right. I was talking about it and I got distracted. So I actually had a conversation with some developers at Creative Assembly, and the long story short for the Tenenhuan conversation basically went like, they would like to do something about it, but that's kind of the only version of Tenenhuan they have right now, is the super goofy version. So they don't intend to do anything about it. But I will tell you guys that in my opinion... Wait, what? Oh, that's because I was looking at the Wall Army. In my opinion, this is very similar to the Albric scenario, which for those who may be unaware, Albric de Bordelot is a character... Okay, we're going to need troll meat and harpy heads. Misty Mountain Broth, perfect. Albric de Bordelot was a character who just didn't have anything unique going for him. Like, his magic item was supposed to be a trident, but he had a sword for some reason, and the community was really upset about it, and basically bitched at CA for about 2 years, until CA finally got tired of people nagging them and finally gave him a trident with unique animations. And I think that's honestly going to be what happens with the likes of Tenenhuan. Because I'll tell you guys, there have been some changes in this DLC that I would like to see more widely applied. Teach them right. For instance, oh gosh, we're almost out of time. So let's go ahead and fight Durthu, and that'll pretty much be the end of the stream. Alright, but let me check that donation real quick. Michael Jackson is actually in Katof's Lichmaster mod. And then they throw a Tantum when they... Yeah, I know. Games Workshop is very ridiculous. Alright, guys. So this is going to be the last battle for today, and then we're done. So hopefully we win this fight against Durthu. And, yeah. But anyway, like I said, there's a couple of changes that I would... that graphically that I really want to see in this game. I want to see Tenenhuan get his plaque fixed. I want to see Emmerich. If y'all haven't seen Emmerich in the battle footage I showed yesterday, Emmerich, whenever you use the dragon horn, actually takes it out and blows on it, and like it makes a noise and everything. And it's a very cool animation. I really want to see that applied to Orion, because Orion has the Horn of the Wild Hunt, and Orion uses the Horn of the Wild Hunt in the Wood Elf reveal trailer, but he doesn't do that in game. But you can do that in game if you're playing as Emmerich. So I would really like to push CA gently, but consistently, push at them to make it so that Orion actually uses his horn, and do the same thing. And then I want to see Rapunzel get her banner attached to the back of her saddle. She doesn't need to hold it, but because she's already got like a big greatsword. But I would love to see Rapunzel have her banner attached to the back of her model. And I would also like to see, and like like stuff like that. I'll make like a comprehensive thing of it once stuff for the DLC calms down. And CA is probably gonna hate me for making that. But what's wrong with the plaque? It's not the plaque itself. It's the way Tenenhuan holds it. If you wanna know my issues with Tenenhuan, go watch a video on my channel called "The Problem in the Warlock." Why do they have limits on what you can show? Ryan, generally the reason we have embargoes is because not everything is 100% ready yet. They are literally working on every single part of the... They're working on squashing bugs and making sure everything looks nice and pretty, literally up until the moment this thing goes live. And even then, everything might not necessarily be ready, so they might drop a hotfix later. But the goal is to have the hotfix as low as possible, but they don't want you guys to see stuff that actually looks bad. You know, because let's face it, let's be real. Let's be honest, chat. As much as I love you guys, if I were streaming and all of a sudden like something really whack happened, like y'all saw like a super ugly model because something wasn't rendered properly, or maybe one of the units like wasn't functioning at all, so like its stat line was totally broken, or one of its abilities was like super overpowered or didn't do anything, people would legitimately freak out. And they would like that can happen. They try to minimize that as much as possible. That's why they do embargoes, is to make sure that everything's looking the way they want it to look. And that's also why I'm not allowed to give like my thoughts on the DLC until I think like the 15th or the 19th or something. I'd have to double check the email. All right, we've got an army. That is not what I wanted to click. Let's go. We've got a lot of greenskins. There's not nearly as many wood elves, but they do have Durthu hiding somewhere. And they do have a lot of archers. So this will not be a cakewalk. How often do they send me pre-release patches? Like, do you mean how often do I get early access to something that's going to be released? Every time, usually. If they're doing like media releases, I am always included in that crowd. Which will always happen for most products because it's just it's free advertising for them. Do I think Major Kill will ever get early access? Probably not. Not unless he like, I don't know a lot about the dude. All I know is that he's like the most, like one of the most vulgar people on YouTube from what I remember. And if that's still his MO, then I do not see that happening. How often is the media release updated? They update it as often as they can. I don't have, like, specifics. Do greenskin scrap updates affect the models visually? No. No, during pre-release hype streams, how often do I get updated when I can show it? Oh, usually like embargoes, unless there's a weekend, usually embargoes last anywhere from like 1 to 2 business days, typically. Man, those wood elves are not interested in coming any closer to me, are they? They're making us do all the work. All right, let's go up to about there. That should get their attention. We can send the wolf chariots around the back. Do I like the Mountain Blade franchise? I've never played it. So every couple days you get a download to fix bugs? Sometimes. There's not like a strict system. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever, like, if any of you have friends that are in game design or have, like, watched interviews with game designers and stuff, but it's, like, especially when you're getting close to releasing something, it's literally, like, you're working your ass off just to get, like, all the nitty-gritty things fixed. So they just get stuff to us when they can. Like, I'm sure Creative Assembly is, like, time-crunching, like, crazy over there. You need more goblins? Yeah, I know. Yeah, odd one out. I absolutely agree. Will anyone ever choose Mork for a Wa? Generally, the reason I spam Gork for a Wa is because once you spam the same god enough times, Great Scholar, you can get a permanent buff to from that god. So, like, if you do Mork enough times, you get a permanent plus 10% weapon strength faction-wide. After that, then I spam Mork constantly to get his permanent buff. And then once I have both of theirs, then I just pick the one that I like, depending on my armies. But if you're going, like, a lot of archers or spider riders, like, if you're, like, I imagine Legend of Total War, because Legend of Total War, like, he is the master at building, like, the cheesiest stuff you can imagine, which is hysterical to watch. I imagine Legend of Total War is going to be much more of a Mork person than a Gork person, just because, like, if you're trying to dominate the AI, then having, like, lots of artillery and range stuff is where it's at. Can you have both permanent buffs? I believe so, yes. All right, we're now in position. That only took 10 minutes. I should have fast forwarded. I don't know what I was doing. All right, let's do this. Let's actually organize our front line to be much wider. That way we can kind of engage with the entire Wood Elf army at once. There we go. And then let's put our much better goblin line behind that. Then we're going to combine all of the archer types. Wolf chariots will go over here. I don't give a shit if they want to shoot me for a minute. Trolls will be behind that. Grom near the front. River Trollhag near the front. And Skulkers, let's put on the far flank over here. Alright, lads! Go! Oh, whoops, there's an orc unit back here. That's okay. Dorothy was actually really scary. I do have to be careful with how I engage him. Hey, you guys on YouTube, calm down. If you like Major Kill, great. If you don't like him, great. That's all that needs to be said on the subject. Move on with your lives. I don't want to look over there and see any more about it. You are allowed to like or dislike who you wish. Don't get hung up on other people's thoughts about other things. It just doesn't matter. People can have different... It's okay for there to be differences of opinions. Okay, let's get Grom over here. Where's my hag? Okay, she's way back here. We need to get her in range of Durthu and just start... The good news is we're going to get a ton of Waws. Stone Trolls, kill Durthu. Ugh, I wish I had exploding arrows. You can get exploding arrows if you have dragon bits. Where is the biggest infantry block? Looks like it's over here. Let's get a vomit off on these Glade Guard. And, oh yeah, look at all those. Look at all these people back here. That's where he'll go. Unleash the Chungus. Actually, archers, let's focus that tree man. Get him out of here. You lot. Okay, we need to start chasing off all these archers. Get the archers! Grom, go, 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 go. Rogue Idol's doing work. I like it. Are there any Way Watchers? Deepwood Scouts, Glade Guard. No, don't look like it. Alright, we've lost that flank, but that's not a huge deal. Durthu's basically dead. Yeah, if we can get rid of all the treemen, we will be... Yeah, down he goes. Okay, we're going to be in a much better position there. Good job. Archers, let's focus our efforts over here. River Troll Hag. Let's go for that. Now it's just a matter of running down all the archers. No, ignore the dryads. Don't care. Alright, yeah, we've completely shattered this flank, so that's good. Return fire! No, don't flee. Get her in there. Get y'all over there. What do Druchi actually think about the Azrae? Dark Elves? When Dark Elves do bother thinking about the Wood Elves, which is not terribly often, they basically see them as... The Dark Elves kind of see them as very isolationist, and they see them as an exploitable resource, essentially. Like, to them, basically, the only thing that's worth mentioning about the Wood Elves is their potential to be manipulated to further their own personal ends. Ooh, wow, okay, we've lost that whole situation. If we can... Man, this map is so big. I do not like fighting in Wood Elf settlements just because they are colossal. Yeah, get them off this map. Good job here. Let's go down this way. Wood Elves are running out of arrows, though. And when they run out of arrows, it is goblin party time. It looks like army losses are kicking in because they're all out of ammo. Yep. Down goes the Wood Elves. But I gotta say, it is so much easier dealing with Wood Elf Doom stacks with, like, mass goblin spam than it is with most other armies. Like, I know when I play a Bretonnia campaign, I hate fighting Wood Elves with Bretonnia. Because the AI is just so good at running and shooting. They're like god tier at it. Look at that. They're all dead. And we're not even going to sack it. We're just going to burn it. Kaboom! Defeat Durthu. Get fire. Grom's axe catches on fire when he's fighting against Wood Elves. I love it. Alright, guys. Thanks so much for joining me today. that is going to be the end of tonight's stream. Didn't Ariel kick Morothy's ass in the lore? She did, because Morothy tricked her. Thank you all so much for joining me. This was a blast. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys really enjoyed all of the action. Let's see, we streamed for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Well, we showed 3 hours and 30 minutes of footage. So I will be back tomorrow for 3 hours of footage featuring Eltharion the Grim. So I will see you guys then. I might go record an Ogre Kingdoms video and get it out tonight, but no promises. I'll get it out if I can. I want to... there are way too many people to thank as far as tips go and donations and all that stuff. So thanks to everybody who did that. Really appreciate anyone who subscribed or followed on Twitch or subscribed on Twitch or membered here on YouTube. Y'all showed a ton of support today, and I really appreciate it. Thanks again to Arkard over on Twitch and Legend of Total War here on YouTube for the raids. Really appreciate it. That's the first time I've been raided in a really long time, and that's the first time I've been raided on both platforms at the same time. So that was interesting. And how did I get them to individually all attack separate targets when charging? Oh, Andrew, so cool thing, I can actually just tell you this. If you group everybody together, so highlight a bunch of different units, hit G, and then if you look in the top left on their unit icons, where like the whole group is, there's a little lock, and if you lock them, they'll march in formation. So if you tell them to attack an enemy, they'll basically just attack, move forward. But if you do that, whenever you attack move a formation, always be sure to put your ranged units and your melee units in different formations. Because if you put all of them together, then the ranged units will act like melee units and they'll like walk into combat, and you don't want them to do that. Also, watch out if there are flying units, because if a unit flies over someone attack moving in formation, then they'll just stop. Anyway. Yeah, so hope you all have a really nice day. Be safe out there. I know things in the US especially are pretty spooky right now, and there's a lot of really dipshit people doing a lot of stupid crap right now. Like, I live in Texas, and it's spooky. So be sure to wash your hands. If you go out and do groceries or get things from outside or get packages, wipe them down with like Clorox or some kind of spray or something. Be safe. Don't get sick. I know people have gotten sick. It's not pleasant. It's really bad. So take care of yourselves, please. Be safe. And I will see you guys tomorrow at the latest. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a good night. Bye.